as an elite gamer myself, you get a lot of people chirping.
True.
I get a lot of people telling me, "Oh, I beat you in NHL." Noah, what happens? You get dealt with and sent home unhappy. You want to play me in FIFA? Murder.
That's not even fair.
I can't even remember that. If somebody plays me in FIFA, what would happen? I don't know.
Yeah.
I may lose control. I may Tony Stewart.
You just kind of go autopilot in FIFA?
I may Tony Stewart someone. Be like, oh, this is friendly competition. I may kill him.
Oh, you might.
I may Tony Stewart whoever I'm playing in FIFA. Tail whip him after a goal. Oh,
dude,
man.
It's on everybody's mind right now. The Patreon pandemic. Or not the
Patreon.
The Reddit situation. Well, not even that. It's the funniest part is, again, what you were like, how there's the refugees.
The refugees from Cumtown is so fucking funny.
Dude.
And then they were like, they sheltered us during the SNL thing, like let them in.
True.
It's very funny.
Yeah, man. I mean,
and I saw one comment that was like, "I'm a $1 million extreme refugee, dude. We've been wandering lost in the desert.
That's Lost Boys,
like 40
dude.
years." Yeah, dude, the $1 million extreme Reddit they've just been in the wilderness.
Well, I propose a mega merger. Since again, I feel like I'm wondering what they're going to do about all this stuff.
Lewis proposed a mega merger.
What's
as well.
A mega merger?
His mega merger was somebody should just make a subreddit for all East Coast podcasts.
Well, it's not a bad idea.
That was Lewis's.
And that's good, too. Yeah. Well, what I was thinking was...
Which would instantly break into tribes. Awesome. And people would be like, these guys are gay, fuck them. Yeah,
that's the best. That's such a good idea.
The way they make fun of our Reddit is very funny.
What do they say?
It's like, Sites, fuck it. It's very funny.
I was thinking something more along the lines of like a financial mega merger where it's like, all right, so we'll take Chapo, we'll take Cumtown, we'll just split the money evenly. Yeah, because Chapo got their subreddit banned too. So we'll all join and we'll split the money evenly. We'll go full communist on this. Chapo gets like $250,000.
Yeah, true.
So
Chapo needs to start practicing what they preach and giving us some of their money. That's what I'm saying.
Let's squad up and go. I'm fully ready to go communist on all these Patreons, and we're definitely doing some branding, and we'll just split the pod. I don't even know what the pod is. We'll split it evenly.
True.
I think Chapo makes like $250 a month.
Yes.
Cumtown's up there. We'll just split it. Who cares?
Yeah, I think we should split it 3 ways.
We'll split it. We'll all just do it like an unwatchable Zoom with like 18 people.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Fuck you guys.
I'm gonna break this fucking chair, dude.
You can't.
These things
you cannot break it. You can't break that chair.
The most worthless fucking armrests in every show. If somebody put together clips, somebody could put together a clip of me going like this every fucking 3 minutes. And occasionally being mad about it. Occasionally being like...
I think that's there has to be some sort of gaming function where you got to splay your arms.
It's for the big boys.
I think that's your sex torso, too. When you're going to put the controller down and have sex with your sex torso, you splay the arms apart. You're just like...
Bang torso. Yeah. Oh, Phil saw that in the...
How do you feel about that?
He was unhappy about it. He's like, you got guys down there with showing you their blow-up dolls and shit. What are you doing down there? He wanted to be on camera. I was making fun of him for that. Man. He came down and just stood behind me.
I saw that.
I was like, what are you doing?
Fame lust.
You need it. It runs in our blood. It runs in our blood, dude. I have been getting bodied by my shrink.
He's getting you.
Fucking every week.
Breaking you down?
Literally, basically every week he comes in and is like, yeah, you're a pussy, right? I'm like... No.
Fuck you, dude.
He's like, you're being defensive again. I'm like, nuh-uh. He gets in. He got in my guts today.
It's good.
Yeah, it was
good for the soul.
It was good. He was the second person to get fucking the king descended upon high on a phone call that got my guts as well.
Oh, he got you.
And then this guy, my psych, also, my shrink, reiterated that I am, in fact, a faggot. I was like, all right, maybe these people are onto something.
That's so fucking funny. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I told you I went in to go to a therapist. I went to a therapist really like, I'm going to school for this. I should check it out and know what's going on. And I swear to God, I thought I was going to go in there and this lady be like, hold on, let me write that down. What did you say? It's some groundbreaking theories. And the lady just looked at me and was like, okay, that's not how you do that.
Yeah,
like, why do you think this? And I'm like,
yeah.
What are you talking about? That's just how it is. And she...
Every once in a while, I'll get into like basically like doing a podcast to a guy. Yeah. I'm like, all these faggots on the left are like fucking this. And the guy's like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? This is about you. I'm like, it's just not fair. Like the way things work. Like I get canceled. This guy's just like, no, we're not talking about that.
I've definitely ran stuff by. I remember one time the last time we met, I told her about the whole thing about I was like explaining the podcast, and I was like, yeah, we did this thing about like dads who are like protecting their daughter's virginity, but like instead threaten to kill themselves if you fuck their daughter. And this lady just looked at me and was like, "What?" I'm like, I mean, "It's pretty funny."
It's funny.
I literally
you don't understand how
I was
that's
like,
funny.
it's actually kind of funny the way. And the lady was like,
"Yeah, I mean, if you put any sick ass bit we come up with on paper, it looks fucking insane, dude." My favorite one was the Civil War one. Just a lady having to type that out and being like, they said the Connecticut soldiers were used as sweet boys.
Yeah.
And the rebel yell was so gay. It's like, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to explain this to anybody. Yeah, dude. This was funny. I don't know if I should out my shrink like this.
Why?
But
he was
like, look, I don't care how you feel about him, but he's like, Donald Trump seems to he like hit me with like a Trump doesn't care what people think. You know, you get
damn,
like, sick, dude. Basically, I had
he's building you
an
up
old
to
dude
Trump.
called me to be like, yo, you should be like Trump, dude. I was like, exactly.
Damn, dude.
I can't wait to tell him next week that that's what I took out of the meeting. I'm like, yeah, he told me to be like Trump last week, right?
Like, what?
No, I was calling him an idiot. No, you said I should be like Trump.
Like, no, I got it loud and clear. I read you.
I read you.
Dude, this is what I want to talk to you about. Well, first of all, yeah, the situation with the subreddit, people have been just like, how do I get in? It's like, just
it worked out for me because I'm not logged in, and now I can kind of stop looking at it, hopefully.
Yeah. Well,
once it closed, I'm done.
Well, the other thing, too, is like, yeah.
I'll definitely log in.
The operation that is the subreddit is so fucking funny. It's like, shut it down.
Yeah.
Storm the hashes. It really makes me laugh. But yeah, man, I don't know. People, it's like, just chill on it for a couple days. You'll be all right. And people are hitting me up like, why did you do that? I'm like, dude, I don't even control the subreddit. I don't give a shit about it. So, But it'll be back. I kind of want to just be like, well, fucking open it, man. Just open. Because that's the other thing, too. It's like, then it gets into this weird thing where it's like, close it down. Like, that almost looks guilty. It's like, just fucking keep doing it. If they do it, just write another one. Dude.
Yeah.
It's a fucking subreddit. Just delete it and start another one. All of you fucking idiots will find each other in 2 seconds back online. Like, I fucking hate her too. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Just fucking let them do whatever they do.
Yeah, if you delete stuff, it makes it look like you're guilty.
Exactly. Dude, yeah, man, you got to let it fly.
Yeah.
And they're already starting a Dudes Rock subreddit. That'll be the new hang. I think Dudes Rock, honestly, should be the new hang.
Maldog.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Someone put it up.
This is basically a fan podcast for.
It's quickly
this
become
has become a fan podcast.
It's quickly
for Nick
become
Mullen and Sam High. We gotta start bringing him in.
Yeah, what happened with him, man? He kind of just went off.
No, he's out. He's doing
his thing.
Yeah, I've been watching his videos lately.
Nice.
They're incredibly funny.
Dude, $1 Million Stream was.
They're still incredibly funny.
Next level.
That was next level for sure. That was so next level that people were like, "He's a Nazi." It's like, no, dude, that's just next level.
True. That is big time.
Anyway, we got.
I mean, the guy at Domino's, next level. The pizza maker.
That was next level. We just saw a headline. Benji Himmelfront posted it. I guess these people that worked not at Papa John's. Where was it?
Domino's.
Domino's made a swastika out of pepperonis and
personal size, or was it large? What size was this pie?
I'm imagining to get a decent swastika, it had to be pretty big.
True.
I think it was a Little Caesars actually.
Oh, Little Caesars?
Yeah, it was Little Caesars.
Was it swallowing a stuffed crust or not? No. That would be hard to turn down. You get a swastika, a beautiful pepperoni pizza with a hate symbol on it, but it's stuffed crust, and you're like,
I'm eating that pizza.
You're like, this thing has a swastika on it. You're like, really? It's like, well, I ate a couple slices out of it, but yeah, it had. I mean, yeah. Now it's just kind of like looks like an
you have to
thing.
You have to preserve the hate crime,
True.
like Jussie. You have to wait till the proper authorities get there. They definitely did. They definitely sat a pizza on their island in the kitchen till a cop showed up.
That would kill me.
No, they must have taken a picture of it, posted online.
Do you think they ate it? They ate this? Do you eat a swastika pizza, or are you
Yes.
not? Are you allowed to eat one of those?
You have to.
You have to destroy it, basically. Like, we have to destroy this now.
True. I bet if you were gay enough to take a picture of it and report it for a hate crime, you definitely threw it in the trash. We're like, get this out of here. Trump's America.
I'm not eating this.
Which obviously, whoever did it.
Yeah, you'd be right not to eat a swastika pizza. Like, who else? Whatever. What else did they do to it?
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean? I would be
All
like,
right, I'll give you that.
It's a perfectly fine pizza.
Not
Don't
on the
get hung up
moral
on the
high ground.
symbology of the pepperoni.
Yeah, it's like this could be one of the Hindu. This could be the ancient Hindu pizza.
Yeah, there's definitely something. I would suspect if I saw a swastika pizza, I might not eat it, honestly.
Yeah, it has pubes.
Because you're getting like a year lifetime. I would actually settle out of court. I wouldn't even call the paper. I'm like, I have you guys, right?
True.
Like, dude, you kidding me? I'll go public with this.
Yeah.
Although they could probably sue. If you get a swastika pizza, you probably get like $100,000.
That'd be a sick defense, though. Just be like, Your Honor, if you smile right now, we're innocent. We sent somebody a swastika pizza. You think it's funny? If you don't laugh, we'll take it.
Well, the fucking
here's a picture of it.
The manager that had to go down and crack down on his team that did that from coming from higher up. Like, what is your team down there doing? You're like, I don't know, man.
Who, the people we hired to work at fucking Little Caesars? Yeah, they are nuts, dude. Yes, they're sending out swastikas. I have no control over this group.
Dude,
They should make like one of those movies of like a teacher that has to help troubled youth about like a new Little Caesars manager.
Dangerous
that
mind.
has to come in. He has to dangerous mind a bunch of like stoners that are sending out swastikas. Obviously, it was a goof.
You think, or you think
There's
someone hate pizza?
Unless there was an actual Nazi that works at Little Caesars that's like, I gotta send a message to these motherfuckers.
You think he's tossing pizzas while it's in the air? He's like, salute Hitler.
Yeah, sure, that's how he
Hi,
catches
Hitler. Hi, Hitler.
That's how he catches the pizza.
He's just tossing them up. Throws it up 88 times.
Blur that screenshot, Lemaire, please. Or use it as a screen art for our next episode.
With the Nazi pizza. If you could somehow screen art a pizza flying in the air with a swastika and us throwing it up like we're spinning it.
Man.
Yeah, man. Also, imagine that being your day. If I got, dude, I mean, I'm not comparing the fact. So I got a fruit bowl today. I wanted an acai bowl. They made it with dragon fruit instead. I'm not saying that's as bad as getting a swastika on your pizza. I just fucking hate it. I didn't make a fuss.
Yeah.
I was gonna call it in my head. I was like, I'm about to get a free acai bowl, and I was like, just eat it, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, that person definitely. I mean, if I got a swastika pizza, I might tweet it.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Yeah,
it'd be truly funny.
It's irresistible, especially right now. To get one right now, who got it?
I don't know.
It'd be funny if someone's dad got it. And was like, what the hell?
It couldn't have been. Jews don't eat Little Caesars.
True.
I'm gonna go on the record and say that. That's a guess. I don't know.
I mean, dude,
pepperoni is that kosher?
I don't know. I don't think.
No, it's not.
Damn, Jews got
unless they added pep intentionally.
That's who did it. That's who reported it.
Oh, it was a chick?
Yeah.
Jewish chick?
No.
How do you know? You're looking at her picture.
She's just
She's just looking at her picture and be like, not a Jew, dude. She's hot. That's crazy.
No morals.
So, fair enough. So you're saying she's not a Jew. Fair enough. Thank you.
Judge has seen it.
I mean, that's a happy ending.
He's all girl's Twitter profile. And he's like, no.
Nah, she's
she definitely could have been. But she's awfully skinny to be ordering Little C's.
Yeah.
Her husband.
Think your husband
Look
fucking
into
arranged
him.
the box? Yeah.
Do you think it was an inside
Most
job?
pizza swastikas are the person's partner.
Of course.
Usually it's you don't look
usually
very
someone
far.
you know.
He was like, "Fuck you, bitch! I fucking hate you."
Oh, your shitty mother-in-law's coming over? My fucking your mother, your Jewish bitch mother, want some pizza? All right, here you go. Yeah, that's funny. An anti-Semitic. He's like, out of the oven. That's no good. I apologize.
What if it was like one of those YouTube couple prank videos where he was trying to prank her with a swastika pizza?
Hey, babe.
Look at my dumb wife's reaction to this. She's like, we need to call the authorities. She's like, oh, fuck. I'm calling them now, honey. Fuck. I fucked up.
Where was that pizza from? Fucking Little Caesars. They still open? Yeah, there's one in New Jersey somewhere. It's
Real
fucking
racist area. Damn. Little C's.
Yeah, man.
R.I.P. We need to cancel them.
I thought they were already canceled just by the market. The market was like, no, we don't want them.
No.
We legitimately don't like their pizza.
Was it a $4 pizza? Get rid of it.
Yeah. Maybe it was maybe they're trying to, it could be a PR thing, dude. I was reading the Edward Bernays book. It could be just like, look, let's just get our name out there. Who cares how?
That was Kumia's move. It was a joke they were doing about how they would invest. If you got canceled, they would invest in your company.
Mm.
Like when the Papa John's thing happened, they were like, we're investing in Papa John's stocks. Because they're like, it's very low right now, and in like a week, everyone will forget.
True.
It's a good move. We should probably invest in Little C's right now.
You think so? Following a swap?
In fact, let's invest by ordering some Little Caesars because I am fucking hungry.
Sure, we did need to figure out what we're rubbing on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am. Yeah, we'll have to follow. We'll get some developments in this story.
We're gonna figure out what happened. Do you guys have any developments on who the pizza makers were?
True. I would like to know.
I did see that they were fired.
They did get terminated. Thank you.
It was two.
Thank God.
2 employees are fired.
If you can't keep a job at Little Caesars,
It was in Ohio, so that might explain the swastika.
what are people from Ohio funnier? What are we doing here?
Dave Chappelle's in Ohio.
True.
Yeah, thanks.
So Ohio, okay. So middle of the country, spinning out the pizzas. I wonder how many go unchecked a year. How many?
Truthfully, even funnier if it's real. Like as far as the intention.
Oh, dude.
If the intent was to literally be racist at somebody via
I'll show them. Yeah,
pepperonis,
I'll show them.
it's pretty funny.
It is. It's funny either way. If a guy was just like, ha. I do think there was a swastika pizza that got sent out on mistake, and they were just like, fuck.
I can truthfully see, not me, I would never do something like this, but arranging, being like, look at this, to whoever's working back there with you, arranging some pepperonis to perhaps make a swastika and be like, haha, wouldn't this be funny?
Yeah.
And then you go out back, smoke your pot,
True.
and then you come back in and it's gone. Perhaps somebody who didn't know what that symbol meant.
No, yeah.
Maybe there was
Some African immigrant who's
some
just
guy
like,
who's literally, he's like,
that's cool.
yeah. Oh, it's a pretty cool symbol. Same reaction to everybody that's ever seen it. It's actually a cool symbol. No fucking idea what that means.
Some African dude sliced it up and started drawing it the next day. Like, that thing's fucking. Remember you see like the S with like the 3 lines you connected us?
Yes.
He's like, it's pretty cool.
It's fucking
Some African immigrant just fills a notebook. A delivery driver just fills a notebook with swastikas after that. He's like, I fucking like
gotta
this.
explain to him. You gotta explain World War II to some guy.
Dude, this is what I specifically wanted to talk to you about, dude, was the Edward Bernays thing in World War One. So I started reading the book started reading Edward Bernays' book, where he was a PR guy who, like, back then, like, ad guys were looked at as like scummy kind of like hucksters, and like same with PR guys, and they pretty much sold the masses. This is where I need your World War One knowledge.
Yes.
But apparently they took guys, the average dude around World War One time, and we're like, yo, Prussia? It was Prussia, right?
Prussia
Prussians?
was, yeah.
Yeah, they were just like, we need to go to war with all of them. And people were like, I could see that.
Yeah.
So they basically made it a popular idea to go to war with Germany back then, using just like radios. So that's kind of the question, like, how do you make people who have no knowledge of geopolitics, like, whatsoever,
Well,
there's
what
no information
they
out.
did was like make them like a big ape, like the Hun
Yeah,
was like a big brute.
yeah.
I remember because Hitler was like, that's how you do it when he was in World War II. Because in World War II, Germany's propaganda of whoever they were fighting was like a cartoon pussy.
Yeah.
And then then you're in the mud dying. You're like, this is different than the propaganda.
Yeah.
These are not cartoon pussies that we just beat the shit out of.
These are tall.
So what the Allies were doing was putting out this like big fucking jacked ape that was carrying a lady in like a club. And it was like, you got to go kill that fucking Hun, dude. The Germans are jacked.
Well, that's kind of what the book was about. Bernays he was kind of bragging, like, you need guys like us. The whole book is supposedly him being like, look, I know people like propaganda, because propaganda came from I think the Vatican put it out when like Protestantism was like kind of
propaganda is everything's propaganda.
Yeah, well that was
if you put something out, it has an agenda.
Yeah, but
pretty much.
Yeah, but so it started with it was called propagating. Like the Catholic Church was like, we need to propagate the good word and propagate people's minds. And they were like, a propaganda. And everyone was like, it sounds pretty fun. Literally, that's how it came out. And it was like, you would be like, check out this propaganda. At first, it started as like a neutral word, like, yo, we got some new propaganda, or like some propagated information. People were like, those fucking rules. And then I think World War One happened.
A couple people got tricked into doing shit.
World War One happened.
Why don't you stop bringing that propaganda around? I end up fucking up every time.
Well, Bernays wrote a whole book being like, no, guys, propaganda's sick, and you need it because basically the average person is kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
And you need guys like us who are level-headed in the right position in society to tell people what they want. Otherwise, all the wheels fall off. So it's like technically everything is, but like, dude, they were talking about like taking like you go to a piano company and like we want to sell more pianos, and Bernays would spend like a year doing this thing where like he would set up interviews where like you go to talk to like celebrities, and he's just like, oh, that over there, it's my music room. And they're like, oh, you have a music room? That's pretty cool. And people are like, I want a fucking music room. So it's like you do shit like that to condition people to like, you're not even selling them a piano. You're telling them like a music room, something they need. And they're like, I need a fucking piano. And it's like that way it's their idea. So I definitely hear you. But it's like the whole book's about basically if you give guys like that who, now have the research and all that, if they can talk people into doing World War I with like a radio, it's like imagine all the fucking signals we're getting all day and like what the fuck they do to us.
Yeah, because World War I was almost for zero reason.
That's what I heard. No one really knows why it was.
Or what it was fought for, really. Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the war, they were like, all right.
That was cool.
Who won what? Or did we all just die?
Yeah.
And everyone, and that's...
So how do you...
I don't know. And then America's population we had a ton of Germans. Same thing with World War II, where like a lot of our country was German or Irish. Mm-hmm. And they were like, we're not going to fucking help the British.
True.
And the German people were like, I've been here for a year. Yeah. I'm not going to go fight my country. Yeah. So, I mean, it was tough. And they definitely had to hit him with some radios, hit him with some like weird something like, the German Hun is coming. They're like, oh, well, I've heard that. Now I want to kill.
Yeah, that's what Spud was saying. They had, in England especially, there was little kids, they had books that like, you would grow up with a book being like, and one day you'll fight Jerry. And they're like, I hate Jerry, Dad. And like, for some reason, they were telling kids, like, you have to go fight Germany.
They still do that.
For 20 fucking years.
In certain countries, they do that.
Japan, they did that for a while. Yeah. They'd be like, you have to go fuck up X, Y, and Z.
I watched the sickest ESPN. There was a documentary on, like, this tournament that happens. And first off, they fucking love baseball.
Yeah.
They, like.
Do they really?
With, like.
Oh, yeah.
With, like, a military level discipline, love baseball. Look. I was watching it, and I was like, all right, this is funny. How are we not allowed? We got to be allowed to make fun of this, right?
How much they love baseball?
Yeah, it was a bunch of, like, it was his team. I think it was a high school team, but I couldn't.
How are they? Are they nice at baseball?
They're fucking sick. Japan's nice at baseball. Yeah. But they get, like, hyped. Like, the stands get fucking, like, it's like a football game, the way they're reacting to shit. It's not like American baseball where we're all just sitting there drinking, like, you don't know any of the players. You're just there getting fucked up. This is, like.
Japan's pastime.
Japan's pastime is, like, they're fucking amped. But the coach goes at him like with like honor, like the coach is very. He's sick, like, dude. You did the, it was all in Japanese.
Sure.
So I mean, as a white person, I don't think I can use my privilege to imitate. I don't know. What's the rule? Why is it a rule?
I don't know.
I'm trying to even make fun of the rule. I don't know why. You're not allowed to do it.
You're not. It's been. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that accent.
Yes.
There's accents you can do. You can do. So I think you can only do an accent that you're the same color as the person. That's like what's supposedly, unless you're, of course, if you're not white, you can do any accent. Which whatever. But
it's a weird rule.
That's the rule. Yeah, that's the rule as it stands right now.
You can only do accents of your color.
Yeah.
So
you can do
black
it in
people
English.
aren't allowed to do Asian.
No, black people can do Asian too. I mean, it's like kind of. I think it's kind of.
It's like the power rankings. You can do.
Yeah, I think it's like you get like 30 seconds a month as a black dude. You can do 30 seconds of an Asian. I know you can rip an Asian accent as a black dude.
Yes.
Pretty, like, no one's really bothered about that.
Yeah, you kind of, I see it every time I go to a convenience store.
Yeah.
I hear one. A guy's like, you pay for that? And the black dude's like, oh, bong, bong, bong. Shut up, motherfucker. I'm like, oh, man. These guys are getting after it down here.
Well, that's something, nobody talks. Maybe they do, but I don't really hear about it. And all of this, like, this is so unjust. This is, like, dude, the store next door to us is like 3/4 inch fucking bulletproof glass. And it's like, no one gives those dudes shit of being like, yo, bro. It's kind of fucked up.
What's that about?
To start a store and be like, I'm going to only transact with people like it's like fucking
you put like a fucking juicy fruit in a fucking slot and slide it through. Now give me a quarter.
It's like very
sorry, I apologize.
Very low faith arrangement, dude. It's like you go in there and it's like whoosh, you slide a thing around. It's like, dude, we're transacting. I bought like 3 water bottles in a club soda, So it's like, no one.
Oh, you're talking about the one right here.
Yeah, it's like you go in there and it's a whole operation. And nobody is like, I think people have said like, that, that's something.
Yeah, I remember they were getting some shit for it. Mm-hmm. And then, I think they're like, we're not lowering it. Yeah, we're not getting rid of the bulletproof glass.
That's the thing, too. I used to work for a Korean beer distributor, and the guy told me he used to work in a 40 deli. And he was like, that's what he called it. He's like, I worked in a 40 deli. Yeah. And he said he got stabbed twice, I think. Right, shot at once.
I'm definitely putting glass up. If I get stabbed once, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Well, it's so funny, too. You come from Korea, and you're like, all right, what's the business here? We're going to start a store. And they're like, oh, and by the way, put up like a thick thing of bulletproof glass. And they're like, why? He's like, just do it. Well, just fucking do it. It's kind of weird.
They love Cobra.
What?
Like, I'm saying. Like, why do I have to put up the bulletproof glass? They're going to do anything they can to get that Cobra. Yeah, that's...
Either way.
Oh, but the one coach was yelling at a kid. It was high school because I forget, the tournament starts at like the high school level, and if you win, you advance. You keep advancing up until like better brackets.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick. It's like the whole country participates in it. But it was fun. This high school team, and this guy was like yelling at like a first baseman for not communicating, and he was just like, "You don't communicate," and the kid was like, "Sir." And he was like, "You're not communicating." It was fucking sick. And then he was like, "Get out and fucking go collect baseballs." So the kid had to like walk in the woods behind with a bucket and trying to collect base. It was great.
Damn,
dude. He had them all. He walked out of his coach's office. The whole team immediately took a knee as close together and around him, and then he named the starting lineup. And every time he did, they were like, then he would be like, "Number 3, Yoshimoto," and they were like, the kid would come up and get his jersey and be like, "Go, dude." They were nasty.
That's
how you run a team. None of that showboating.
True.
Just
so,
dudes
that's
listening.
so intense, man. That would
the
be
kid.
like,
The way the kid talked back was he was going, "Sir, sir," and he was like, "Don't fucking talk back."
Sir me.
That the closest you could get was being like objecting by being like, "Sir, please, sir." And he was like, "Don't fucking ever respond to me." It was pretty wild.
That's bro to you.
Yeah, that's coach, bro.
Yeah, I heard they Little League World Series is like their World Series in Japan.
They get
I
fucking
heard they get
amped on it.
hype for Little League World Series.
It's
They're
pretty
good.
sick.
They
Little
come
League
in.
World Series is fun as fuck to watch.
Is it really?
Yes.
How fast are they throwing?
Well, they're so close to the plate that it like equates to like major league pitching. I forget how the fuck they lie to make it sound exciting.
Oh, so they're up close.
The mound is closer, and these kids throw fast enough that the distance, the time to swing or something, I don't know.
I got
But every once in a while, like Dominican Republic or Harlem will sneak in like a 20-year-old. Then it's fucking great, dude.
That's awesome.
They just
dude.
sneak in like a dude that's jacked with a mustache and just goes yard.
Fuck.
Yeah, Little League World Series like steroids is just lying on a birth certificate, sending some dude in there.
It is the same thing, dude. It's having
fucking
a
rules.
ton of testosterone.
Yeah.
Basically like being on steroids.
Yo, did we talk about the McGuire Sosa doc at all?
Yeah. You're talking about
pretty sick.
Slam and Sarah and fucking.
Well, that was just the nickname going into.
No, what was the actual
long
doc?
gone?
What
So
was the
it was
doc?
just Sammy Sosa's just out of his mind.
What's
It's fun
his
to
deal?
watch.
What's
Mark
his deal?
McGuire's first off, McGuire was huge.
Yeah.
He was 6'5".
Was he really?
He was like jacked, dude. Yeah, all he did is take steroids and hit home runs.
So he would just juice up, bench press,
Everyone
and
was
just crack
juicing,
balls.
though. Everyone
True,
was juicing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How
We're running on steam here. I'm
True.
fucking hot.
True that. Oh man.
What's going on, Matt? What are we doing for the food?
I don't know. What the fuck are we gonna get? Right now, I'm actually in the midst of a. I'm in the midst of a battle right now. I have the food. I'm thinking Indian food first of all. First things first. I'm thinking Indian.
I told you I have a hot date. You think I need Indian coursing through my veins?
True.
I'm gonna fucking belly grumble there.
Yeah, you don't.
Just keep going.
No, man.
No, we need to get like PB&J's.
You think something real standard? We should eat some
Something-
boiled chicken.
That'd be great.
Just eat a piece of.
I love boiled chicken.
I do too, actually.
I fucking love boiled chicken.
Eat a piece of boiled.
I
chicken.
remember my college roommate made boiled chicken, and I was like, I guess we never boiled chicken in my house or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is the type of chicken I like. What is this? He was like, it's like hot water chicken. I was like, fucking, it's the best I've had. A little salt on a boiled chicken.
That's what you have to eat when like you don't know like what's upsetting your stomach. If you're doing like
Really?
an elimination diet, you start with just boiled chicken.
I would eat boiled chicken
Do
easy.
an elimination diet. Start with boiled. Dude, I started doing intermittent fasting. Dude, I've been so fucking lightheaded for like I didn't
Really?
realize how much I was eating.
Yeah, I didn't eat today.
Dude,
I feel you.
I know I was eating like so. I was like, all right, let me scale it back
I didn't eat.
I'm working out, and I'm like, I keep gaining weight. This is so weird. I was like, I'm not eating that much, and I started actually tracking it. It's like, dude, I was eating like 4,500 calories a day.
Oh
like,
man,
easily.
this past week,
Easily.
dude, I've been home
Yeah.
just getting. It's a buffet every night.
True.
It's full meals. You can get seconds. I have 2 dinners every night. Like I'll eat a full plate and then just stand up. It's totally normal to just stand up and get a whole nother plate
Nothing
and
wrong
sit
with
back down.
Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I've been.
Is that normal in other people, or is that
yeah,
why my whole family's
double
fat?
plate double?
I think my whole family's fat from just everyone being like, it's not only accepted, it's expected
Yeah,
for
double
you to go up
plate.
and eat 2 meals,
You have to,
like 5 pieces of chicken.
dude. I go home on Sundays now because it's like I'll go out to my parents' house, bring the baby, and I'll go out there and eat like first of all, my little sisters will be like pissed if there's no ice cream. They're like, what the fuck? There's
Oh,
no
that's
ice
another
cream
thing.
after the
There's
meal.
so much ice cream at my parents' house.
It's nonstop treats. Dude.
It's crazy. It's sweet treats.
That's how you do it, man.
I guess, yeah, when you're a geese, like, fuck it. You just watch TV after work and crush sweets.
That's all you're supposed to
You
do.
don't even want pussy.
It's a bother.
Pussy is gone.
It's a patrol.
You have one pussy around you, and it's just constantly like, it's just a cloud in your house that's just like, all you do is eat sweets. It's like, you eat sweets. And they both eat sweets.
First of all, girls do have a problem with sugar. Like, girls especially, I feel like, because what happens whenever you start dating a chick or you're living with a girl, they instantly start pushing. It's like Coke for them. They'll start pushing the sweets on you. Like, come on, get a little pick me up.
Yeah, let's have a little dessert. I never crushed sweets. I was never a sweets guy.
Dude, girls get, if you like, I mean, maybe I'm just biased. I'm just dealing with Bae. But it's like, I'd watch her just like dong 2 bowls of Captain Crunch for fucking breakfast. And I'm like, dude, you can't, like.
Captain Crunch, that's insane.
2 bowls.
That's a treat. That's a sweet treat.
It's dessert, dude.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, you can't.
Boy,
stop.
that's a good dessert, though.
Dude, I'm at the point now where I can't even, like, that shit makes me sick to, like, even taste that.
I mean, that's how I felt about, like, donuts. Like, the thought of a donut kind of makes me
bro.
sick.
Donuts are good.
And then you munch one, and you're like, this is the best thing ever.
I used to eat strawberry frosted from Dunkin' Donuts.
Strawberry frosted, so good, dude.
But dude,
Mayor's eyes lit up. I don't even think that's probably not even one of your favorites. You just like the sound of it. You like the idea.
Strawberry frosted with sprinkles. Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
The
good pink frosting gets me.
Well, this is a problem too. It's like, well, first of all, with the bays.
This is what people pay for. Good pink frosting gets me. What am I, a fucking idiot?
Did you ever get into the idea of supernormal stimuli?
Oh yeah, Matt.
You haven't?
No. What is it?
So supernormal stimuli are things that affect your biology. So it's like, say, like, you know, strawberry frosting. If you in nature were programmed to find sweets because there's energy.
Yeah. So this is what I think what we're describing is Doritos.
Yes.
Like
exactly.
it's literally it's chemically designed to be like exactly what you want.
Yes.
It's like salty. It's perfect.
You can't find it elsewhere in nature. That's the problem. So it's like this thing that your body's like, minerals, salt, or like, you know, strawberry flavoring.
Cool Ranch.
It's so much better than a strawberry, but it holds none of the value. It's negative value. And they did studies with, I think I've talked about this before, they had studies with butterflies where like there was like a butterfly that's attracted to like a dark shade of blue, and they just they made a darker shade of blue that the butterflies are able to make, and they held up a piece of paper, and the male butterflies will just go to the piece of paper and just die. They'll just be like, this fucking rules, and they'll just die.
Yeah, this is all I needed.
I'm telling you, we live in most of our diets are like that. Our information, I think, for the most point, I swear to God, I think we've gone completely off the reservation.
Yeah, we have.
Like 100%. We're fried, dude.
We'll bounce back. We've been fried before.
I don't know if we've been fried like this.
We
dude.
have. We've been fried.
Dude, when have they been staging global protests like with a snap of a finger in like all the major cities?
That's relatively new, but there's been worse. Global protests are nothing compared to like
Nazis and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been fried.
We've been fried.
Sure. But
we were fried in like the 60s here.
True. We were kind of fried. We
got out of that. We'll be all right. We're going to be all right.
We did, but there's residue left over from that whole.
That
happened.
I mean, it echoes, and it's echoing right now where everyone's like, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you don't need to. We don't need that right now.
Yeah. No, it's true.
That sounds like, yeah.
Well, I want to be a hippie. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, that doesn't sound. I don't think that's what sounds bad about that.
It almost sounded like I was mocking activists trying to recreate the civil rights movement, being like, yeah, we already did it.
Yeah. You're saying they're LARPing civil rights.
I'm not saying that. You said it.
I think protesting right now is a method of social control. I think people are you're getting your agenda from your little news rag. You're like, what are we after today? What's trending? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Fucking let's go take it down. And then you just set up like a paintball fort in fucking Seattle, wherever the hell you're at. Ugh. And you're just kind of sitting there just like, and guys, let's another. Dude, I was watching.
This shit'll be dead in a week. It's like you're excited about a movement.
Yeah.
You go building it, and every day you're handing out food every day. You're like, I'm volunteering down at the shop. I hand out. It's like, how long are they just going to sit there and be like, okay, now what?
Who's able to do this?
Yeah.
Like, who's able to sit there all day?
Bums and rich kids.
Yeah, exactly.
And the rich kids love being around bums.
True.
They love being like, I'm pretty much a bum. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah, not at all.
Get back out of here. Some bums are going to get nuts in those things.
Yeah, true.
I bet those chops are under-reporting some rapes, dude.
Do you think so?
If I was a bum, I'd be crushing tents, dude. Dude, those tents. It must be like Hulk Hogan shirts every night. Just like a dude, a bum, just like, oh yeah.
It's just like skinny white dudes with greasy mullets getting fucked by a
Stop,
bum.
dude.
Yeah, you're outside
Yeah.
7-Eleven. You got any change? Like, sorry, bro, I don't. You're like, all right, 10-3. You're in that neon
See
green.
you later.
10
Oh, that's where you're sleeping? No. Yeah, they must. It literally must be like grizzly bears at night. Like one of them just like pushes against your tent. You're just fuck. It's just like
Dad,
it's
Dad.
just
He's like,
somebody smelling.
you call your dad. He's like, you're at that fucking Chaz. He's
Did
like,
you
"You're
hide
that
the
Chaz."
food? Did you hide the food? No, it's out front. Fuck, dude, the bums. They're here. We gotta kill them.
Oh my god. Yeah, they
Yeah.
call the fucking arm. They call the police.
Yeah, the bums must just be going. And calling them bums is great. Homeless people,
Bum.
bums, dude. The bums must be down there just going nuts.
Calling homeless people bums is fucking pretty
Oh
pretty
man,
funny.
how many of those fucking rich kids down at that fucking Chop are just like
Chaz.
are
Chop.
just like
Why did they rename it first of all?
I think it had something to do with them not being autonomous because they needed help from outside. They needed like ambulances and because they kept shooting people. They needed like ambulances and like food and people to
True.
plumbing.
So they opened it up.
So they're like, we're actually not. We're
Well, the
just,
stores are still
we're just
open.
occupying. We're not autonomous.
Yeah, the stores are still
Yeah.
set up and like opening.
Some of those guys must be crushing.
Oh my god, they must be slaying. You must be slaying down there, dude.
But yeah, those kids. I mean, like it would be like like right when I moved to Philly, I would see homeless people and they'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" I'd be like, "Hey, how are you?"
How are you?
Like
My
I
name's-
wasn't used to homeless people at all.
True,
Like
yeah.
I'd be stuck in conversations with homeless dudes.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know you could just be like, just walk away. Like while someone's talking to you, you can just be like, "Oh, you're not human. I didn't realize you weren't a human."
Yeah. Yeah. Put your
I hadn't
headphones
lived in
in.
the city.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, I got nothing. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
sorry.
But there's definitely some kids down there that are just like sitting campfire,
Yeah.
and the homeless dude's just rambling, and they're like, "Oh fuck, I fucked up, dude."
Well, it's also too like imagine if you grew up in like I was thinking this more of like the people who are like doing like the
I was just
propaganda.
thinking of homeless guy stories.
Oh, they're dude.
Like a campfire where you're like a male feminist, and then you're sitting across from this homeless dude that's just like,
Dude, I told you.
"I love getting some pussy, dude. I don't know about you, but there's pussy everywhere."
I
around
told you
here."
about the guy who used to work with my brother. He was this guy was nuts, bro. He was crazy. He used to just like sleep on porches and shit in around like Penn and Drexel, and he died. He killed himself. And his boy, he was like schizophrenic. His boy, who was also homeless, came to the service, and the service was all like like West Philly communist, like parentally financed communists who were like at the thing, like, yeah, man, this is like he was in our community. His boy, who would like
Christ.
chill in the would go like away. They used to go away every now and again, like go to like a state hospital or whatever. They had to go to like some sort of
Him and
program.
his boy like would go
His real boy came,
go to state rehab
got
together.
the mic. Yeah, he got the mic and just started just like, dude, basically it was a highly cancelable like schizophrenic rant. And people first started off like, hell yeah, and then he started getting into it. He's like, and these fucking fags, and they were just like, whoa, and they said they
Hey,
slowly.
I know it's a tough time for you.
Slowly were like, and just walked out.
Nice,
They were just like,
dude. Please honor me like that.
Oh, just come
I'll
in
definitely die first.
schizophrenically.
Please come in. Which actually, I don't even know why I'm asking. You're definitely going to schizophrenic rant. You'd be like, this actually reminds me of the frequencies that he was operating on, and they were so damn high. You're like, what the fuck? Who is that? It's like, it's his buddy. He did like a radio show with
podcast.
in the 20s.
Yeah, back in the early fucking.
Yeah, in the
That does
20s.
suck too. That we're like shit end on the century.
We did. No, we got a good part. We were at the new
True.
millennium. We were at the end. We had the 90s and
True.
you know,
Eminem ushered us into this new millennium.
it's true.
It's fucking sick.
That's where we are.
True.
I was listening to some old Eminem, and I was like, "We're allowed to say this?"
Oh, for
I
sure.
listen to like rap, even rap now. Like I was listening to an ASAP Rocky song. He was just like, "I'm so handsome, dykes like me." And I'm like,
No, yeah.
chill, chill, bro."
We'll get it'll get caught, but it'll be.
They're
done
gonna
in
get
some-
it. They're gonna get
But
it.
they probably won't because people are.
it's gonna
Dude, that's
come.
how scared people are being called a racist now. Of again, the epidemiologist being like, well, racism is a greater threat than COVID. And if they really did the numbers, they would probably find that COVID is the cure for racism. If they let that go through and hit all the geezers, dude, we could get a clean start.
True.
We could get a clean start, dude.
True.
We could get a clean start.
Yeah, I mean,
if they
you
let that
literally-
unchecked, racism would drop hard.
Yeah, what's his name? I was just thinking that today. Like the geezers, like the guy who just died today, Reiner. Carl Reiner.
What's his deal?
He was just famous. He was a writer, director. I think he pretty sick. Yeah, I think he won like an Emmy in like 7 decades.
Okay.
Like he was a beast.
Swag.
But I think he was 98, so canceled.
What did they cancel him for?
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and say if you're 98, you're canceled.
Oh yeah, he did something.
If you're above a certain age, you're just canceled.
Yeah, that's true.
98 years, 100, dude. He was around in the 20s. He was in the 20s.
True.
He
Dude.
he was wild.
Yeah, that was like standard issue back then.
Yeah. It's funny to.
I mean, he would just be talking casually on tape and be like, and I met this Jew fella.
yeah. Oh, I was watching my wallet. Let me tell you, because this Jew fellow was.
Last time we paraphrased the thoughts and words of people from the 20s, dude. We got
True.
in trouble. But yeah, man.
Damn.
Imagine too, going back to the Chaz thing of being like a coastal elite, like a real coastal elite, where like Harvard feeder schools, you're only ever around other elites, and then like you finally meet not even just like a bum, which is such a funny word. Not even just a bum. You just meet like a guy from like whose dad's a carpenter. You must be like, what the fuck? Like you've spent like summers in France, the finest education, your world travel. You have like a refined palate, and you meet some guy from like Conestoga, PA, and he's like, yo, dude, he's fucking dude. I'm saying you probably are like, oh yeah, my uncle's right.
Eagles were trying to pick up Colin Kaepernick. I was like, fuck that, dude.
I mean, they must come. That's where you get these guys. Like, how dare these guys say that it's up to them to control society? They probably like come down and try to talk to normal people and are like, okay.
Yeah, we can't.
This is fucking
They can't.
crazy.
There's no way that carpenter from Conestoga should have a vote. He shouldn't vote.
Well, my neighbor's
Nobody at the Grove.
My
should've
neighbor's been
had the right. Suffrage should have been taken.
Well, they should have a thing on there like, who do you want to vote, and like also like who's your favorite driver, and they're like, fucking dude, what's the guy's name?
57.
Kyle
Larson.
Kyle Larson. They're like
5'7".
Floyd.
Easy. Yeah. When you buy your ticket, they should be like, and here's your voter ID. You trade us voter IDs for tickets to the Grove.
True. Probably like, fuck it. I don't need
I
that.
wouldn't vote. I would go to the Grove. One night
yeah.
at the Grove is better than voting.
For sure. 100%.
Dude, I gotta get you down there.
I know. I
That's
gotta
all I
peep
can
that.
think
I gotta
about.
peep that. Dude, I was the other thing too with the Chaz. I was watching the videos and there was like, it's very weird. Where
Is
like,
the Chaz even? I keep cutting you off.
Sure.
But is it even fucking real? Like, are we getting hit with? It might be a now dude.
There's a
The
real.
Chaz might be like 40 people.
No, it's a decent amount. It's like a, from the stuff I saw, and it's like they vacated a police station. So there's people occupying a police station.
Yeah, they took it back, I think, after they shot that kid.
Did they? It's not the people's.
They were like, all right, we're done. Playtime's over. You guys killed a kid.
Because exactly. But they spray painted police precinct. They put like the people's precinct. And it's like how old are you guys? To like go in there and be like, this is mine now. It's like, no, it's not. Dude, if they really wanted that, they would kill you and take it. And dude, and that's the other thing too. I think the thing people have to get over of like, like I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, they're wrong. It's like you're within a system that does not give a fuck which one you are. You're just sitting there being like, those guys are assholes. And meanwhile, they probably did send some sort of weird special ops guy to be like, go shoot a couple fucking kids and get them the fuck out. They probably fucking did that. And that's what I think people need to wrap their heads around of like, that's what they're up against. They're being propagandized. They went a little too far and they took over some weird little, some like art district. And people are like, it's also too like the news for billionaires is just like their subreddit. They're like, what are they talking about? And they're like, fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. So
That's hilarious.
they probably saw that and were just like, all right, what should we do here? It's like, well, this would be a kind of a weird thing to write about, but if you shot a couple of fucking black kids, this would look like a real pickle. Dude, you're dealing with people.
The Reddit will get fired up if we do that.
I mean, dude, take people who like sold out jobs to go get like basically slaves again in other countries. And if you look at the exchange rate, it's like, well, we're paying them. It's like 13 cents an hour. It's like, you have slaves, dude. So it's like those people who are like, yeah, but what about all these people who are finally getting jobs, getting in the factories? You're just like, fuck them.
Yeah, that they have to spend on like their own uniform at that the factory sells to them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And you're like, fuck them. And then like all of a sudden you're like, wait, what's going on now? And you're like, fuck. Because, dude, if people were just like, imagine, this is what I think has to happen for a lot of this shit to go away. Just like the GOP or like the debates, nobody watches it. Just be like, fuck that. Like for everyone to be like, that shit's fucking fake.
That is the one thing I'm going to watch. I'm so,
if they do
first
Biden
one's
versus
at
Trump.
Notre Dame.
Biden versus Trump?
Biden versus Trump at ND. That could be the game we go to this year. There's going to be no game. There's going to be no college football, I don't think. I was confident early, but it's looking bleak. If we can go to Biden Trump at ND.
He's not going to have a crowd?
I don't know, but we could tailgate.
Trump's going to demand a crowd.
If we did a live cast at Notre Dame, Trump v. Biden, the beating we're about to see.
It'll be ugly, man.
Trump versus Biden will be – I mean, I can't think of a worse beating when it comes to just a debate. It's going to be literally – it'd be like in school if you put the retarded kid against the retarded bully and just put them in a room and we're like, all right, you guys talk.
Oh, my
God. The retarded bully's going to be like, you're fat and stupid. And the retarded kid's just
Stop.
he can't even talk.
What was that show about the mayor of Chicago who slowly loses his mind? It was Kelsey Grammer was in it. There was a show about.
You watch some dog shit. You watch, dude, Smallville.
Dude, how about the picture I sent you from Smallville?
I don't know about it. I don't know how to feel about it.
So I was watching.
Matt was watching Smallville and caught a little Easter egg.
Yo, bro, that was
an Eastern egg.
That was an Eastern egg for sure. I'm watching. Dude, I used to sit there and Brittany will be like, let's watch Smallville. And I remember watching it 10 years ago. My brothers got it. I shouldn't say my brothers, just Kevin and Spud got into Smallville. I remember being young. It was just an old show and being like, this kind of sucks, guys. And they'd be like, fuck you, do the show at school. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I just never really watched it. Dude, it is actually worth watching now. It's so fucking bad. It's like that bad that it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And I was watching yesterday with Brittany.
Wasn't it like a fucking TV? What was that on?
I have no fucking idea.
I feel like I've only seen it on like...
Dude, I think it's episode 6.
Yeah, like CW.
See, I think it was on the CW. It was episode 6.
Just trash.
Episode 6. So there's an episode called Hothead. That's about the football coach that like gets so mad he lights stuff on fire. Dude, it's so fucking funny. Where he's like bossing kids around, like threatening to beat them. It's actually kind of funny.
All right.
And then the sixth episode is about a guy who like gets so cold because he falls into the pond that has like the kryptonite shit in it, and he freezes and gets so cold that he can only survive off female body heat. So he's essentially kind of going around and raping chicks, but he's just like, I'm so cold, sorry about this, and he'll just like grab girls and freeze them, and then like they fall and shatter. So it's like the show is fucking crazy how they wrote it. But at the end of I think the episode's called Cool.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good so far.
At the episode called Cool, they at the very end they're just for no reason showing footage of high school kids, and there's an Asian kid who like runs one way, gets blocked, and actually like tries to get around.
Very good acting,
dude. It was very good acting if you observe any sort of intersections in cities. But it was like he like nerd.
I mean, that guy was
He nerd ran, got blocked, and was like did like a weird movement and like ran the other way. His shirt said Rice Ita with a picture like almost a propagandistic like World War II image of an Asian guy. Front and center in the screen. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Some costume director or that guy was just maybe back then in order to be an Asian kid and not get teased, you had to like rock gear like that and just be like, hey. And they were like, hey, you, nice shirt, bro.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, Smallville is fucking lit, dude.
Asians, I mean, they pick their hole. They're like Barry Sanders. They're very patient in the backfield trying to look for a fucking, and then they hit the fucking hole, dude. They'll power. I'll be in New York walking and just get fucking, someone's just coming through.
Some Asian rips through.
Yeah, it's just fucking swim technique. Yeah, we gotta get them on the D line.
Pedestrian juking, dude, where you're in someone's way and just be like hit a spin move around. That'd be pretty sick.
I think of the white dude adopting a black kid and getting juked. All the time. Like, dude, Matt had a sick bit once. That was, sorry, I can't. I have to be like, bit, fucking jokes are gay. Where it was like a dude who adopted a black kid and he just kept getting his ankles broken. like they'd be walking to the hallway together and be like, oh, sorry. Oh. Just getting crossed all day.
I forgot about that.
Oh, maybe. I still think of it, especially because my nephew and my niece. And literally every day I'm like, if I trip in front of these kids, just get my ankles broken.
Just like goes like that. You're like, God damn it!
God, kids, quick.
Yeah, well, it was funny because I was watching. I think what I thought about that, I was at a basketball game and I was at a graduation. At the time.
You and me played a couple black kids and I fell on the court.
You fell?
Yeah, but I like fell. I was down.
Won. We also
I was in the
won.
post battling. I didn't get shook.
True.
But it was enough. If you fall in any game with black people, they are screaming.
Yeah, it's over.
Nobody will. I mean, especially if it's a step back and you fell, everyone just pauses, waits to see if the jumper goes in, If it's in, you gotta
fight. You gotta fight.
You have to
immediately.
fist fight.
Well, luckily, for the record, we were playing 2-on-2 against I think 12-year-olds, and
Yes.
we won.
We did.
You
And
were
pure
a
physical,
monster in the post,
pure
bro.
Physical. On like kids. That would have been cancelable if somebody filmed that.
Us posting
in-
up. You
Yeah,
posting
be
up
like,
on a
"Come on,
12-year-old?
kid.
Fucking bah, bah. That was pretty fun. Yeah, man. I was thinking about. I was at a graduation. And it was like a white lady who seems to have adopted like black kids or one black
Yeah.
kid, and like he wasn't like listening to her. And she's like, "Come on!" She's like getting more angry, and like she had to kind of snatch the kid up, and like, get over here. And like, it was just funny because all these other people were like watching her, like, "I dare you, bitch, to fucking grab her, hit him." So it was like I was watching it kind of
that's
like,
right.
you're gonna finally do this. A kid was just fucking running around doing all this shit, just fucking around like kids do. But like usually, be like, "Come here, get over here and grab him." This lady was like, "Come on, stop!" And he's just fucking, running circles around. And I was like, "Damn, that's kind of."
I look forward to that
Just
with my
fucking-
sister.
What? Oh, just watching her.
Experiencing something like
I don't
that
think she'll-
because she will not hesitate.
I was about to say, yeah.
She'll punch a kid in the face.
But then I think it's like
It's gonna be a problem.
I think it'd be one of those things. People would be
She
like,
would never punch him in the face.
no, I think if you were to like grip him up, like this is what we're not gonna do.
Oh yeah.
People would be like, "Fuck it."
Yeah,
dude.
respect.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, it was funny. This lady was
Sitting there
pussyfooting
being like, "No, please,
"Stop,
It's
please."
like, you gotta hit him.
Yeah, or
That's
just
what-
grab,
Slap that
or just be
kid.
like, "Come here,
Yeah,
dude." I
obviously don't hit kids.
don't hit kids. But again, dude, I used to go to the shopping. I used to go to the ShopRite, Super Fresh on Broad Street near
Yeah.
Temple. Bro, I would even
Kids
though
are getting fucked up in there.
I dare you to reach for a pack of nerds to check out, dude. I would see kids get like swear to God, like illegal strikes in MMA. Just a mom would just fucking elbow them in the fucking head, and
Fuck
it's just
me.
people are just like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I never got hit. I don't think I ever got hit at the grocery store doing that, but I don't even think as a kid I reached for the candy.
really?
Like I knew how. Guaranteed no.
I had sticky fingers back
Phil can't. Still to this day will not. Dude, he made dinner last night.
then. Yeah.
So my mom was like, "What do you guys want?" I was like, "Dude, I've literally eaten pizza for like a month. Let's have like a salad."
Hoping to get that one lucky za. That's
Oh.
why.
We got it. True. I mean, it's like a golden ticket. I'm like, Charlie.
You get to go to the Chaz and fucking intimidate people with AR-15s.
True. That was the Little Caesars golden ticket.
You
You got to go to some fucking Italian dude's house to how he makes it.
You get to beat.
Phil-
You get to beat his wife for him.
Yeah. This is how I make it. Just knock her around a little. Phil made. This is his salad last night was.
Sorry.
He made a salad. Phil made a salad.
How was it?
First off,
Was
it
there cherry tomatoes?
There were two sides.
Mm-hmm.
It was a couple cans of tuna.
Oh.
No mayonnaise. No, not a salad. Just literally tuna that he
man.
smashed up. A giant pile of cottage cheese. He loves cottage cheese.
You told me he'll eat it.
I don't eat cottage cheese. A pile of cottage cheese, a pile of tuna, and then lettuce with strawberries and blueberries in it that he put gazebo house dressing on. It was it was crazy that he made that. I couldn't believe it, dude. I was like, and I'm coming up.
Well, tuna's the misstep here.
I mean, tuna.
Tuna's
I ended up eating like Triscuits and cheese for dinner. Pretty sick.
You
Actually.
snubbed his
Triscuits are
salad.
fucking nice.
Triscuits are
I
delicious.
threw his salad. I made the mistake for some reason not knowing how gazebo house dressing tasted.
What is it?
It's like almost like salty, vinegary.
Okay.
It doesn't match with blueberries. Remotely. And had to throw it out, and then Phil ate it out of like pride. He couldn't.
It's tuna fish. Tuna fish is the wild card.
Tuna fish with nothing mixed in it. Just canned tuna that he's.
Where did he get the recipe?
He didn't, dude. He went to the grocery store. He's a dickhead.
It's probably at the end of like a conservative chain letter. Also, try our recipe. The New York Times
cottage
is like
cheese
try our
helps
recipe.
with COVID. But it was great. My mom was furious, which is fun to watch.
That's pretty.
Like
tight.
literally being like, "I'm disappointed in you as a human."
Right, for
She
constructing
didn't say
this.
that, but just like look, it'd be like, "This is insane what you've done here." And then going upstairs, and then it's just me and him. And he's like, "I think it's good," and ate the whole thing. He had to eat the whole thing, and I was like, "You know that shit sucks, right?" He was like, he started laughing.
That's so
Yeah,
fucking funny.
he's God, and I can't complain because I was down in the basement, dude. I got a new computer game that
What
I'm
you got?
going in on. Warhammer Total War. You remember that guy's little figurine? I've been
Yeah.
playing it.
You're playing the game.
I've been playing the computer game. That's fun, dude.
He sparked a little
First off,
Warhammer.
let me tell you something, Matt. I am part of the vampire clans.
Are you really?
I'm up in the woods, very spooky. What do you think about that, Lemmy? You don't like the vampire clans?
No, I don't know. Warhammer some nerd shit.
Look, I don't fuck you up, dude. You're lucky the current climate prevents me from beating the shit out of you for that. You're so lucky the current climate and my current image would prevent me.
Dude, you know what I thought about the other day before you get into Warhammer? How if you had enough money, you could get BuzzFeed to like just print that you're like awesome and everybody should go to your shows.
Yeah, definitely. People
could-
definitely do that.
you could-
I mean,
exactly.
they do that. Like Kevin Hart will be walking down the street with like a valet that's like taking a selfie, and he's like, "What's up, man? Stay blessed. Have a great like.
Yeah.
I love how hard you work." And they're like, TMZ will be like, "Kevin Hart spreads positivity.
Exactly.
Here's his tour."
I mean, that's a sick
I would
hustle.
imagine. I should do that.
You could, if you had enough money, you could. I swear to
need
God,
to
you
have them film me beating up protecting a minority of any kind, and doing cool moves to a racist.
dude. Why don't you do this? You could. This is what you need PR for. You could stage an event where like you definitely stop somebody from doing something.
Or
like
we
that.
could just do classic internet. I could just one punch a stranger and then be like, the caption be like, "Dude said N-word."
True.
You can just beat up a kid at like the park.
So what we need to figure out in terms of staging a hate crime, like a fake hate crime. We should like hire.
Are you talking Jussie and me?
Yeah,
You think I
that's
should
what I'm saying.
Jussie out?
You should Jussie out. Like, wasn't that a Nigerian guy he
Well,
punched
there's
in the
no
face?
hate crime that I can get done to me.
I
that
know.
would gain sympathy.
You have
I
to
need
like
to
step
prevent
in.
one.
You got to Batman a hate crime.
I need to find perhaps a minority that's in hot water right now to join me on this
True.
that I can protect.
From getting like, hey, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Well, think about it.
Is there a black person that's been canceled that's not sexual?
Terry Crews is about to get canceled, I think.
Nah, Terry Crews.
Well, he's-
Also, tried defending Terry Crews. I got you,
Don't
Terry.
worry. I'll shield you.
No, Terry Crews isn't going to get canceled. He's just all. What did he say that was so bad?
All lives matter.
No, he didn't. He said, don't become the thing you hate by being like black people are like the best and white people suck. People are like, fuck you, dude. This isn't about that. And it's like, okay, then fine. You don't have to spaz on him about it. Did he say all lives matter? Also, fuck you, who cares if Terry Crews can say whatever he wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
He kicked his dad's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
know
he
that,
got
right?
jerked off or something at a Hollywood party.
Yeah, guy grabbed his fucking dick. He's had a hard life, man. Terry Crews.
The
You know what,
fucking gall to grab Terry Crews's dick.
what happened to that guy? Where's he? I haven't heard a thing about him. He probably has friends at BuzzFeed. That's what I'm saying, Shane. You could have grabbed Terry Crews's big fat
Could have
dick, dude.
stroked the fucking shaft. Just be like, you like what I'm doing to you? No, you don't.
You're
Oh,
fucking gay.
I'm going to put you in Parks and Rec or something. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, what happened to that guy? Yeah, I'd love to
The
know.
guy who had that guy should be running for president.
Who grabbed
Whoever had
Terry.
the fucking power and strength to just be like, I'm going to jerk off this giant dude right now.
There
He's
was
not
someone-
going to do shit.
Yeah, especially he's like, give me the biggest, blackest dick in this room. And he's like, there he is. He's like, I'm going to grab it. That's a fucking go-getter, dude.
That's a guy who should be leading from the front.
Or behind. Was it a reach around or a frontal assault? Was that an eye contact, doorbell ring?
It does have now that I'm thinking about it, the reach around sounds right, like a hug after a party and be like,
oh,
oh,
imagine
look at you, Terry,
Your
a big
dick always
motherfucker.
kind of feels gross in dress pants anyway. And if someone fondling it would be like, it's an instant boner, honestly, just contact. So if someone's fondling your dick in dress pants, you're going to get a prom boner. An
I
instant prom
definitely
boner.
was like,
Prom boner.
Guaranteed
Just
boner.
instinct prom boner. Yeah, so Terry Crews, from what I said, it was like, yeah, man, what did he say? He was like, sure, Black Lives Matter, but don't be Black Lives Better or some shit. I don't know. Which, again, you could be like, dude, wrong or whatever, but, you know, he's going to get canceled for that. He's trying to peacekeep, dude. What was the intent behind it? He's trying to peacekeep, dude. Doesn't he have a white wife, too?
No, I think he has a black wife.
Oh,
Look it up.
That's good.
People were trying to say he
a
has
lot
a
of
white
them,
wife.
not to be a motherfucker, but you see a lot of them with some honky wives
Yeah.
on the woke tip.
Oh, who go?
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Oh, like
Yeah,
you're
thank
talking
you,
about.
Don't get me started.
Lemaire, what do you think of that? The
Yeah,
white
Lemaire,
women.
weigh in on that.
What about?
These sellout motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
We would never call them sellouts. Lemaire,
My podcast blew up. I didn't sell out.
true.
He does
Yeah,
have
you
a white
did?
wife.
How? Oh, you say that?
That'd be sick if that's how the podcast
I'm a black
is.
conservative, dude.
True.
That is a funny thing. That is a big thing still with black people of like, you can be like, fucking white bitch, bro, you motherfucker, bro. It's like, it is kind of a sellout move. And also,
You think it's kind of a sellout move?
well, I mean, it's perceived, I should say. It's perceived, sorry. It's perceived as a sellout move.
Yes.
And the reason why, they've done studies and they said that like black dudes and I think white dudes too are very, very likely to date outside their race. Asian dudes aren't, and black chicks tend to not be.
We've talked about this.
Oh yeah, we did. Sorry, we did.
Because I told you that was like one of the worst jokes I ever told. Was
What?
I thought this was hilarious. This is what would have been hilarious if I would have got canceled for this because some dipshit filmed one of my first open mics.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do a dating show with just Asian guys and black women because nobody likes it. It was something like there was no joke. There was no joke at all. I was just like, because that's the group that nobody wants to fuck. Am I right?
Harrisburg
All right.
Comedy Zone erupts.
Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Yeah. I thought that. I was like, imagine sitting there and be like, perfect, that's a good bit. Next. And then walking into a room and saying that and be like, I don't know why I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's the.
It was just a racist statement.
Open mics have to be wild now.
Yeah, Yeah, and what's funny is normal people don't understand the type of people that are at these things.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to a friend earlier that got, like, kind of canceled.
Yeah.
They tried to.
Semi.
But it was just, and it was the same thing kind of with the people from, like, Philly's local scene that started talking shit.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I got in trouble, like, people I'd never met in my life, like, dudes that worked at an improv theater, wrote, like, a paragraph about me. And it's like, oh, these are, the rest of the public were like, look at fellow comedians in Philadelphia hated him. Yeah. It's like, no, that guy, that's a retarded guy.
Yeah, that guy.
You don't understand. Every open mic is 90% insane, retarded people.
Yeah.
90.
It's like the Cuckoo's Nest when they like bring the crazy people out to like a field trip. It is very much like that.
It's that.
It is. Dude.
It's the ward upstairs at the Cuckoo's Nest where the Chiefs watch, It's just dudes that are catatonic standing there.
Yeah.
Like, you'll talk, dude, there's times at open mic, it was the same thing how I was like talking to homeless people when I moved here. I was talking to everybody at these mics. And I just look into people's dead eyes like, what's up, man? That was good. That was a good bit. Be like, oh, thanks. You think that was funny? Like, just some fucking, like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, like, I hope that guy doesn't kill himself.
Yeah. There was a couple dudes that I was like, I hope I don't get killed by that guy.
Yeah. No, there were I legitimately had people I was afraid I was on like a hit list of. A couple people I was like, this guy might shoot this room up.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
But these are the people that are there. What's up?
Oh, you guys are ready now.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You got anything else to add?
Well, just to say
Sorry.
that Terry Crews.
Sorry to get
Terry
at it.
Crews.
We don't need to go. Well,
Terry Crews is that. No, I mean, how's your bae feel?
my bae is.
She's on ice?
We're set. It doesn't matter. Cast over sniz
Heard
all
that,
day.
bro. That's what I'm talking about.
There's literally no.
I'm gonna say Terry Crews.
I mean, I hate to refer to her.
Terry Crews has had a hard life.
Terry Crews
grew up getting like his dad would beat the fuck out of his mom, and I think him as well. And one day he got so old that he got fucking jacked.
Usually that trickles
beat
down.
the fuck out of. He said his dad in front of his kids one time. He was like he had his dad out of his life forever. And then he's like, well, I don't want to keep my grandfather out of my kid's life. So he led him over to their house, and he's like, look, Dad, we don't do this shit here. Like, don't start your shit. And I think his dad like hit his mom or some shit in front of the kids. His dad did something really fucked up. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
Either like yelled at
Grabbed
one of the
his dick.
kids or like
His dad grabbed his dick.
I think he like hit his mom or did something really fucked up. And Terry and like his kids had witnessed this, and he's like motherfucker. So he he got the call from his wife, went to his dad's house, and he's like, I beat the living piss out of my dad to the point he's like, I thought I'd feel better, I'd fantasize about this, and I just felt sad after that. I beat the shit out of my dad. I felt sad.
Terry Crews sounds like a pretty sweet guy.
He's a sweetheart, man.
I've been kind of. I think he's said a lot of gay shit before that I didn't like.
What'd he say?
Maybe I just didn't like it because I just thought it was like a victimhood shit where he was like, I'm addicted to porn.
Oh, I love that,
I was like,
dude.
all right, beat it.
Basically, me and Terry Crews are the same.
You and Terry
We're
Crews
addicted
have
to
a
porn,
very similar
we're
journey.
jacked. What?
Yeah.
I never kicked my dad's ass. I tried to fight him once when I was drunk, and he denied me the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although he definitely didn't deserve it either.
I got
was just
denied.
being an asshole.
My dad denied me as
Did he?
well. I took my shirt off.
Did
you want to fucking fight me? He's like, go upstairs, you pussy. Fuck.
Yeah, we are Terry Crews, basically.
Yeah, pretty much the podcast is Terry Crews.
But yeah, then you get Terry Crews. He's watching all these people fight. He grew up in a house where people are constantly fighting. Maybe he doesn't like seeing everybody fight. And he's like, hey, maybe this will bring everyone together. And like, fuck you, dude, you fucking piece of shit. And he's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Remember that guy grabbed my dick and they're like, shut up.
Yeah, we don't care.
Fuck that
You're
dude.
jacked. You can't get raped. Shut up.
Yeah, he did. He did porn. He was a porn addict for a while. I love his porn addict talks were awesome in his car. He said he ruined his marriage.
The one that was like, I'm going on the road, and then would go to like a hotel and just jerk off.
Yeah, dude. This guy fucking rules.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
He loved
telling
porn,
your family
dude.
like, oh, I'm out of town this week, and just going on a porn binge in a hotel room.
Dude, you don't think I want to porn binge a hotel? Yeah, actually, how long do you have?
Shut up, dude. This is why we can't go live.
I might start running hotel rooms as a jerk off, slide him the key back, and be like, done with it. Like,
We're gonna look back on this clip. This is gonna get clipped.
what? Of what?
I'll get in trouble.
What are you gonna get in trouble for? What are you even talking
Having
about?
fun, dude. You know how
I didn't even say anything.
All right.
All I said is I want to jerk off at a Howard Johnson's. Can you make that happen?
I will rent you a Howard Johnson.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Dude, if you really want to do that, like jerk off for like a day.
Yeah, dude, I might have you fake a weekend and like
Say we're
I'll
on the
just
road?
fly. Yeah, and just we'll just rent different rooms and just I'll meet you in the pool. I'll meet you in the pool.
Every half hour, we'll go out to the pool.
God.
Every hour, hit the cannonball, back to the room. Post pool jerking off is pretty nice.
Oh, for sure.
Popping off wet trunks.
Post fucking beach.
Yes. Post beach.
Outdoor shower jerk at a beach. Woohoo.
Post pool or beach sex is possibly number one.
True. Yeah, I would agree.
Why does it feel so good?
AC's cranking up. Oh, you're talking about that? I thought you were about here.
I mean, that answer could be good for both.
Yeah, I was talking about going on the road with you, dude. You know, when you're done.
I'd
with
like you
Kelly,
to- I'd
let me
like you to go
fucking-
on the road
Let me just
with me.
jerk off.
I'd like you to go on the road with me. I'll be in San Diego at the end of July. Can you take a weekend off?
When is the date of July?
The last couple days of July
Bay's
into
going,
August 1st.
Bay's going away in July to Chicago, which is good. I'm staying home. Is what I'm saying. I just have to
It will
paint.
be
I have to paint our breakfast.
July 30th, 31st, and August 1st in San Diego. If you came and opened for me, that would be fucking radical.
I'm gonna check the dates because, like I said, I think she's flying. I think she's taking the baby and flying to Chicago for like a weekend to like see some family. I gotta stay home and paint. I gotta paint the breakfast bench. So but I gotta put a real nasty primer on it.
I'll buy you a new bench.
I got no. I had to
In
put
order
it,
for you
I
to
have to
come.
put it. Well, that's the thing. I can paint this thing real quick with some nasty primer, let it dry, and fly out. That would be so fucking sick. I'm gonna check the dates.
Come out.
I've told you I've rocked the comedy club.
I will
before.
buy you a torso to just your eyes. I'll buy you a torso. You look like a dog when you say walk. I was like, I'll buy you a torso. TORSO.
I was actually
I'll buy you a torso for the whole weekend that you can just demolish. the thing.
mutilated, dude. Yeah, I was actually I was laying in bed the other day and I was like, I think it'd be chill if I bought a fleshlight. I'm like, I think I could rock a fleshlight again. It's just like, no, I can't.
On those weekends on the road, dude.
Yeah.
If I'm driving somewhere, I'll pass like a lion's den, bro.
Dude.
It takes a lot in me to not get off that exit, buy a fleshlight,
Yeah.
and I mean, but the idea of doing that before a show really weirds me out. Like fucking a fleshlight and then going like, "Hey, folks,
Save it
how
for
are
the-
you? How's
save-
everybody's day?"
Save it for the final night. So it's like you buy one, it stays in your room, you look at it all weekend.
And then leave it. You gotta leave
fuck
it
it
for
and
some
throw it
hotel
out.
room.
Just fuck it, throw it out, or just dismantle it like a fucking gun and throw it in 3 different rivers. Fucking-
True, it is 3 pieces.
just
You
the
pervert.
Pussy,
How'd you know it's 3?
Because I had
4.
It's the
There's
thing
a
that
lid.
screws off. Yeah,
It's
it's
the thing you keep on, screw off. Lemaire's all about it. He got it. He visualized the attack.
Yeah. Break it down real
Like
quick.
Gump, dude. Why did you put that pussy together so quickly, Private Gump? All right, let's go. Let's go.
We're out of here. But I had just to let you know to go. You reminded me of my dream. I had a dream I was wearing a fleshlight and nobody knew. And every time I moved, I was kind of fucking it. So I would like walk around and be like, "Oh God, it feels so good."
Dude, you are a fucking weirdo. You are a weirdo.
I was like trying to come. I was in public, like moving around. Like I would like get out of people's eye and just be like this and just kind of like move forward and be like, "Oh God, I'm gonna fucking." And I would just hear like, "Eh!" I'm like, "Fuck!" and wake up. Like, God damn it. I was about to come from my fleshlight dream. God damn it, you woke me up.
O'Connor had sleep paralysis in the same bed I did.
What?
In the basement, in that room. O'Connor stayed at my parents' for like a week. He had it.
Damn.
He had paralysis. He didn't see the demon, but he said it felt like somebody was like physically holding him down. I was like, that's it. You had it. Same room. Something's going on in that room, dude. There's some bad juju.
Could be. Dude,
What are you looking at? I see you wanting to say things.
Dude, I got sleep
You
paralysis.
literally looked at the mic.
What's up,
Worth it.
Give it a shot. I want to hear what he thought was going to be.
So maybe he's getting beat up by Phil. Night.
Jesus Christ.
Put that mic back up in the air.
The fact that I mean, I'm glad you caught yourself.
Dude, I had sleep paralysis. So this is a level I've gotten to with sleep paralysis. I welcome it. When it comes, I go, yes, it's coming. And then because when you get sleep paralysis, you get that like kind of sound. You get that?
Yeah. No, I've only had sleep paralysis like once.
Oh, I'll get it like every month or so.
And I'm still scared of it.
Dude, that rules, man. If you go, like, I've got the one you're talking about, it's horrible. When you kind of like come awake and you see things around you.
Yeah.
I've gotten that. That's bad. When I get a body sensation that goes, and I go, I'm like kind of half in sleep, and I go, oh, sick. I'm about to get sleep paralysis.
Is it like it's almost like sometimes it'll be like a bang and a white, like I can see the noise.
So
I
what's
think
the
that's called
noise?
It sounds like a fucking somebody dropped something in the room very loudly. Like crazy.
No, I get what feels more like an electrical
I
current.
think I have exploding head syndrome.
You might have exploding head syndrome.
In fact, I certainly do.
I have a thing. So whatever I have is,
gay.
and I get this during the day sometimes, where it just sounds like an electrical current passes through my body. So I'll be like moving around and go, meh. I'm like, whoa, and I get like a weird smell. But when I'm sleeping,
Just gloss over that smell.
I've looked it up.
What's the weird smell?
I think it has to do with my. I've like completely trashed my nervous system through years of just precarious living. So I think it's like my nerves are on end.
You haven't lived that precarious.
I was fucking playing it fast and loose, bro, for about like a good fucking decade. You met me when we met.
Yeah, it's when
I
you
had
changed.
come off of I was still fast and loose.
I hated when you changed.
I had
We used to have fun together, dude.
Oh, that was nothing.
And then you're like, drinking's for faggots. And I was like, no, dude. Yeah, man. So,
ain't no thing, dude. Ain't no big deal.
shit's still gay. Current events, we're covering those.
True.
We can gladly report that shit is still gay.
Yeah. I'd say about in terms of like humidity, it's about 85%.
Yeah,
I would say.
it is lessening.
Yeah,
the gayness.
it's going down. We had a gay snap in there real quick. Now
there was a gay front that came through. The gay front was strong, and now it's still like it's hitting like. I saw this image of Nancy Pelosi like kneeling with a bunch of people.
Yeah,
all wearing like not dashikis, but like the African like a preacher's. You know the thing a priest wears around his neck.
Yeah,
like that, and like African,
like a shawl. Yeah, like an
African texture.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Fabric, kneeling with a bunch of other white people.
Do you have dashikis?
I have several dashikis.
I have one. I don't have a dashiki. Someone went on a vacation and bought me a dashiki, so I have one in my closet.
You have a dashiki?
I have one in my closet. Yeah.
Damn, you should do like, you know when white ladies, because you're about to have a wedding with a African-American woman.
Yeah.
You should do, like, you ever see like white ladies who marry an Indian guy and have, like my sister married an Egyptian and had like an Egyptian wedding. Sure. Where she had to dress like, you should wear a dashiki for the wedding.
I might do like A1 shorts in my dashiki. Long cut A1s, dude.
Oh man.
I think N1s have been relegated. Like there's definitely a fashion ecosystem, and I think it's like the fashion eventually filters down to definitely like fat white dudes with fat legs. That's who wears N1 shorts.
N1 shorts are it all trickles down to just dudes who do heroin. Yeah. It's just dudes in heroin. N1. Think of all their nicknames. Like, Sleepy.
Well, even
shit, Sleepy's got it. And Wawa.
Like South Pole gear. It's just heroin everything filters down to heroin addicts.
Was it Anichi? ENYC
Yeah,
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I used to call it ENCE. But I think it's Anishi. I think you're right.
Maybe. Well, either way,
ENYCE.
that's totally trickled down. So basically, yeah, it does go from like black culture, whatever's fashionable, a decade later, white drug users will be wearing it. And they'll be sleeping in it. Which is good. It's extra fabric.
True.
Those guys are probably like fashioning tents out of it.
True, man. Like a first down bubble jacket, dude. That's fucking perfect for sleeping in Kensington.
Yeah, I think that's actually how, like, I could be wrong. I think denim started as a tent.
Really?
Lemaire, you're fired. I know this isn't the climate for us to be firing our only minority partner. But you're fucking fired, dude. Yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I think denim started as a tent fabric, and then like miners just started wearing them as pants because they were durable.
That's also not a very breathable fabric. If you're in a denim, do you ever wake up in a tent?
Yes.
It's fucking hot.
It sucks. The tarp, it always sucks. I've never not had a shitty experience waking up in a tent.
Yeah, Matt, if you woke up in a tent, you would just have a nut sweat on your forehead. In a jean tent.
Yeah, just nonstop.
It would just, your whole body would be crotch sweat.
Yeah, well, their lives did suck. So, I mean, you just wake up all sweated out, and you're just like, all right.
I got a shower last night. I worked out last night and did like a no soap shower. I call them rinse offs.
Yeah.
I was like running real quick and just do it. Dude, I like just rinse. Do you ever rinse off? You get real sweaty and rinse off with no soap, and it's like you're basically Gladiator. I like just rinsed off of water, and I'm like, this is how I used to do it, dude. You would just go into a river. Like you had like an important date. You'd be outside just like eating bugs and doing shit, and you just would like put water on you and be like, dude, I'm fresh as fuck right now.
Eating bugs.
Yeah, you'd be like, digging in the dirt.
You're munching some bugs.
Well, if you're farming back in the day, your crop's not going, you're like digging, you're definitely munching bugs as you're going. Like there's been a lot of bug munching that's flown under the radar.
Yeah.
If you're like a 17th century farmer and you're sitting there and you're digging, your potato crop kind of sucks, I
wonder if munching bugs was like, you know how like today, like I'll toss a booger in there every once in a while.
Like munching a bug?
I'll munch a booger every once in a while. Get rid of it.
True.
You got to get rid of it.
Sure,
you toss it in, maybe launch it.
Yeah.
But if it's one of the...
I treat boogers like I do if I get a packet, I get drugs, if I'm getting pulled over, I'll consume it. If someone's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing.
I bet that's how bug eating was back in the day.
You sneak
People
one?
like everybody kind of did it.
Yeah.
But it was very shameful to admit that like every once in a while you pretended to not have one in your fingernail. Like
just fucking eat a bug. You think people are out here Hakuna Matata just like, dude, this is what we
breaking open a log?
Yeah, like no, but
dude, I've been strong into that. You're talking a good time period for me.
Yeah.
The whole way out here, I was listening to that book again.
What's the book?
The book is, a lot of people were asking. It's called War on the Run. It's about Robert Rogers. And, but it's also about like just life pre-revolution in America and like Native Americans and shit. And I have been harsh on the natives the last couple episodes. That's what happens when you report on something before you finish a book.
True.
Like I read one chapter that was just like, this is what the Indians used to do. And then the next chapter was like, they did have some good things, but I only got the bad part.
Welcome to my world, dude.
And then immediately reported on it. And I was like, they were called savages for a reason. And then, but no, they had some, dude, hilarious. This was making me laugh. I knew you'd like it. These 4 white dudes got caught catching beavers. Beaver pelts were like, that was money back then.
True, yeah.
That was because in the colonies, they didn't really have that much currency. So, I mean, dudes would counterfeit like crazy.
It's really funny, too. When there's like no money, people are like, all right, well, forget about money. What else do we have? Like, we got beaver pelts.
Fucking beavers are everywhere.
Like, all right, well, that's money now.
Yeah.
All right, everything continue.
Oddly enough, the chapter was called, it was about how if you counterfeited, back then it was a death penalty, which hasn't changed much.
Wow, you dress a nation?
Anyway.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Well, it's actually policed by the Secret Society still. Or no, Secret Society, Secret Service.
What's that? Counterfeiting?
Freudian slip on my part. Yeah, the counterfeiting's it's policed by the Secret Service. They're the ones following money. It's the president's bodyguards or something. They give their life for the bodyguard, and they also have to make sure nobody's printing funny money. That's the Secret Service's job.
They used to literally on bills say to counterfeit is death. Used to be printed on bills. Like, yeah, if you got caught counterfeiting, you were fucked. Like they would brand you or kill you.
As a cat, you get branded as counterfeit.
You get branded. They used to get branded under their eyes, like right here. Oh, pretty sick.
Just to make sure, check.
Yeah, it would just say R for like rogue, if you were like a vagabond or a piece of shit, and then like M for murder, like all that shit.
Damn.
Sucks to get an R for rogue when, you know, rapist.
Shit, what did they give people for rapists by R little a?
Yeah, it sucks.
It's like the periodic table. It's like R little a rapist, R rogue.
But no,
being a rogue is sick.
Being a rogue is sick, but back then it wasn't. People hated them.
True, if you didn't follow the rules.
If you were just, because in the colonies there were like no rules.
Yeah.
So dudes would come from Europe that were criminals there.
Mm-hmm.
Just all you had to do back then was call yourself a different name. You could do it in
Sure.
a moment. You'd be like, no, I'm Tom.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to another town.
Yeah.
And just counterfeit money there.
Well, it's also.
So they'd have to brand you. There was no, there wasn't an internet back then.
Yeah.
There was no databases.
That's what I'm saying.
They just have to do something. They'd like cut your ear off.
But yeah, your personal horizon ended at your town, and then a guy would come in and be like, "Yo, this is new money." You're like, "They put new money out?" And you're like, "New money, bro.
Yeah.
You want it or not?" And you're like,
"Give me that horse. Here's a bunch of new money."
You're like, "Well, I just ate a bug. I can't turn down this new money." And he's like, "Why does it look different?" He's like, "Don't do the counterfeiting back then. The technology. What the fuck did they do? It was drawing.
There were plates. There were plates that they could.
So they stamped
counterfeit. Yeah.
So they would get a money stamp.
Yes.
And then be like,
just stamp shit.
They could have just made T-shirts back then. They had no idea.
Printing T-shirts.
If they had like a print, like a money dollar bill.
There's your shirt.
Yeah, that's true. That's my tee. They could have just printed tees, dude. Be like, yo, you just want to wear a shirt with a dollar bill on it? Like, yeah, that's fine.
That would have been tight. The clothes back then sucked.
Yeah.
But so these 4 dudes were trespassing and collecting beaver pelts.
Sure.
Which, dude, beavers are huge.
Are they?
Yeah, I didn't know that. They get up to 90 pounds. They're fucking big dogs, dude.
Beavers are 90 fucking pounds?
Can get up to 90 pounds. At least back then. I'm sure they've been killed enough now that they're a little,
Sure, a little skimpy.
They're losing weight.
These are like the dinosaur days for beavers.
Beavers were 90 pounds. These dudes, and they would trick them. It's a sad way to kill them. I don't.
What would they do?
So they put like a trap in the water and put like female pheromones on it.
Yeah.
And when the beaver stood up at the top of the stick, there was a clamp or something that drug it under the water.
How'd they get the female beaver pheromones? Do I even want to know?
You cut them out of them and
squeeze,
rub it on a stick.
So you have to you'd have to surgically remove their you'd have to cut their pussies open.
Yeah, they'd be like, here's some, well, maybe that's how beaver came out.
True.
Now I'm thinking about it.
Think they took him for a spin?
They eat bugs, dude. You don't think they're taking beaver puss for
By the way, a man just got charged in Delaware for having sex with molesting ponies. So
that is a tale as old as time.
Did you hear that story?
What happened?
There's a Delaware man. I think he's 32 years old. There was an so people are coming back and seeing the ponies ankles would be kind of raw, and they're like, "What the hell? What's wrong with my pony?" And then this guy was going into barns and strapping the pony. He would strap their legs down.
Yeah, you gotta get those back legs.
He'd have his way with them. Yeah, you don't want to get kicked.
Yeah.
So he was. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was. They said molesting them, so I don't know if he was penetrating these ponies. I think he was just oral, maybe. I don't know.
A guy, yeah, that was my first joke.
What?
A guy in Pennsylvania was eating horse pussy. He got caught.
Was he?
And I was like, all you have to do is stand up and you're innocent. If you get caught eating pussy, somebody has to, and you just stand up real quick. What psycho is going to be like,
you eating pussy?
You just eating that horse's pussy? Boom, Harrisburg Comedy Zone explodes every single time. That was in Perry County. They're like, whoo.
Oh, it's topical too.
Yeah.
They're probably going to call my cousin eating horse pussy the other day.
Everybody's been eating horse pussy. All right, hold on.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So these 4 dudes get captured by these Indians. They take them and they make them run the gauntlet. So that was one thing they would do when they would capture prisoners. A lot of these tribes would make you run a gauntlet right away. So the whole town would come to the bank of this river with these 2 dudes they captured on canoes.
Yeah. And
one of them, by the way, Stark, in the Revolutionary War would come up with the term "live free or die." Pretty sick. Yeah. He was that. I mean, this is how small a world this was back then.
Shout out.
Oh yeah, true.
Shout out.
Well, Mary, you missed it. God damn it, dude, you're fired. Wait, would you doze off?
Huh?
Yeah, go sleep.
He's not paying attention.
He's paying attention. He couldn't know I was doing a physical. He doesn't know my comedy's verbal and physical, dude. Physical comedy, dude. Welcome. So they did.
So the whole town comes
What's the
out.
gauntlet?
Gauntlet is where the townspeople, mostly young men, line up 2 rows and make you run the gauntlet.
Oh, they're making.
And they hit you with sticks and fuck with you the whole way.
I thought they were So you get caught by the Indians, they'd make you do a gauntlet.
Yeah, the Indians would make you run the gauntlet.
Did we have a gauntlet?
As a prisoner. No.
I mean, not we, but they're like, did fucking...
Yeah, did the good guys? Did the good guys have
Did
it?
the settlers have a fucking gauntlet?
No, I think they probably just
Killed you.
executed Indians, I'm sure.
So you had to run through...
Yeah, they handed you a stick that you had to hold. So you couldn't like block. You had to like hold a stick and run through a gauntlet. And they would all just hit you. Now they tried not to hurt you. They tried not to kill you, I mean. They just want to hurt you. They want to fuck you up. But the Indian who captured them, who was the chief of this tribe, told them some things to say in their language that would like make it easier on them, which actually translated to like, I could fuck up everybody in here. Hilarious. So the first guy ran through and was like, Tahini Galba hop up to get on. Like he just screamed
talking shit.
He had no idea.
And they're just fucking cradling the crossballs.
Dude.
Just like, what you?
The second guy came through and his chant was, I could fuck all the women here. Like while he's running through. And then he started getting hit hard enough that he started fighting the gauntlet. He dropped the stick and just started swinging. And they let him go. They were like, all right, hilarious. We're not going to hit him anymore.
Well, he's also probably crying, be like, I could fuck all the girls in here, please.
Just running through like,
please let me
fuck anybody here.
Please let me fuck all the girls in here, please, for the love of God.
So I was wrong on that part. The Indians were funny.
That's fucking
obviously
hilarious,
that guy
dude.
in the canoe was like, I'll hook you up.
Oh,
this is gonna make things a lot easier. Just yell, I'm gonna fuck all the women in here. Hilarious. That's I mean, that holds up today, that joke. That's a good bit.
It's pretty good.
That's a good bit by that Algonquin.
Oh, that's pretty fucking funny. How fun would it be to have a gauntlet too? This is the thing, like
we did it in high school.
I know.
Gauntlet rules.
Yeah, this is what people do.
Yeah. It's an instinctive thing to make people run through a gauntlet.
And just fuck them up.
Just slap them the whole way. But yeah, then they did get a little mean.
Yeah.
After that, so some of these tribes would have like you go cabin to cabin when you're getting indoctrinated, basically as tortured, like into being a prisoner. You get hazed, get hazed into it, which is like you go to this cabin, somebody will pluck a fingernail out. You go to the next cabin, someone will bite your finger off. Someone will just gnaw your finger off. One of the cabins was just one of the women just beat the shit out of you. You couldn't hit back. She just beat you as hard as she could the whole time.
Really?
It was...
Did they cut your finger off yet?
Eventually, yeah. This is usually... and then there's some cabins where it's just little kids and they stab you a little. Just light stabbings. Man. And then eventually, I think a lot of them would scalp you and then pour boiling water on where they just scalped you. Which...
it's hot, too. It's fresh off the fire,
yeah, too. And then just make you roll in like thorn bushes. They're just doing like really mean shit to people.
So you had to go get the aggro crap. This is global guts.
Oh, you got crushed. You got fucking crushed. But the Indians, a lot of these tribes. So that's another thing that is annoying. Obviously, I've said it 1,000 times. When people talk about Indians in America, they're always like the Indians, like it's one group. These are just some northeastern woodland tribes I'm talking about here.
Exactly.
Obviously, it fluctuates.
Yeah.
But
read up if you don't know about them.
Some of the, they also. They all like loved being able to take pain. That was like their big fucking thing. Like if you, like if your mom cried while giving birth to you, everybody in the tribe was like, "You're a fucking fag."
Really?
Like that was that stayed with you. So even moms had to be like tough as fuck the whole time, like wild shit. And
so it's possible. It's possible for women to give birth, not even just like
naturally,
even just kind of like they complain.
Not allowed to complain, dude.
Crazy. So it's possible.
The tribes had some good ideas, dude.
I'm curious.
They had basically a quit you policy to women.
It's like knock off.
Quit your bitching, dude. Or your kid's gay.
So it is possible to, maybe, it doesn't, you don't have to fucking harp on it forever. Oh, go on. Sorry, please. Totally unrelated.
Also, one that made me laugh was one of these Indians like recorded how British people acted when they got hurt, which was wah, wah. Like that's literally how, like when we scalp them, they just go wah, wah.
Me hair.
Oh, you got me hair then. Oh, no.
So that's where the powdered wigs came from. They would go to scalp you, the powdered wing would slide off, and you just be like, and just pop off.
I wonder if powdered wigs were treated like black ladies' weaves.
Were they getting a fight?
If you touch them.
They would get two guys get a fight in the Senate. There'd just be like pieces of powdered wig everywhere.
Anyway, so that was
that's funny.
It's been fun stuff reading up on that.
So the gauntlet, though. So at the end, after a guy bit your finger off,
I mean,
a woman dominatrixed you, and then a little kid fucking needled you. What would happen? They would just be like, oh, like a roller coaster. Like, here's our impression
Well,
of you being a pussy about this.
Pretty much. But there was also examples of dudes getting tortured and like laughing and making fun of the Indians. At which point, a lot of the Indians would kind of like let them live.
Like you roll.
Be like, yo, you're tough. Or another thing they would adopt. They adopted a lot because a lot of these tribes were like sustenance farming and shit like that, where they didn't have a lot of manpower, especially at this point with the colonists there. So they would just take dudes in.
Yeah,
They'd
but
be like, you're one of us now.
bite your finger off first.
You know,
like,
bite your finger off and be like, all right, you can stay. There was one guy got adopted and was like literally from that. Oh, dude, he got adopted by a dude slowly just because he obviously couldn't speak the fucking language. So he sat down and an old dude in a cabin started plucking his hair out. Like he likened it to like a bird, like a turkey, like just ripping the feathers out. This dude started ripping all his hair out and left a patch in the front. And he didn't realize it at the time, but he was giving him their haircut. That's how they cut hair. Barbershop in the tribe was rough, dude.
So he gave him the number 4 on the wall.
Yeah, he just ripped it straight out. Just an old dude ripping your hair out. And then the chief came in and was like, you're one of us now. And he was like, literally from that day, no one in that tribe treated me remotely different. Like all it took was the chief being like, he's one of us. And everyone was like, sup?
Sup, bro?
That was it.
Well, dude, also, too, it's like, I was trying to be like, well, could I be friends with people who bit my finger off and had their wife beat me up and yelled at me? It's like, imagine where they're like, all right, dude, we're going to let you loose. Now my other option is to live in the woods.
Yeah.
And first, just doing that alone without people who are going to bite my finger off and imprison me.
Yeah.
Just if there's anybody, they could be so mean to me and be like, no, but you're still part of the thing. I'd be like, thank you. Just thanks for not letting me fucking starve to death next to a creek.
One guy got adopted and he was like a slave and he was doing like farm work. And eventually he like threw his hoe into the river and was like, this is for women. And all the Indians were like, sick, this guy's awesome. We're gonna let him free. So the Indians did have cool fucking codes. He risked his life to be like, this is chick work.
This is girl work.
They were like, you're right, that's chick work, dude. Go home.
You passed the test.
Yeah. And also
that would be sick at the Last Samurai, the final test. And be like, this is fucking gay. And they're like, congratulations.
This is gay, are you? You're free, are you? But they
too many minds. He's like, everything's fucking gay. Everything's fucking gay. They're like, yes, he's learning.
Yes, he's learning our ways.
That's fucking sick, dude.
The Indians
like, fucking girls.
Yeah, he threw his hoe into the river and they were all like, this is good.
Respect.
Very good.
He learns. There had to have been white guys out there that bit other white guys' fingers eventually.
He came home and started biting fingers.
No, I'm saying like,
what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, it's how you become tribe. Biting fingers off that's like the 3rd or 4th reference they've made to it. So
Sebastian Younger left that out.
Safe to say that some of the natives were munching fingers hard.
For sure.
Gnawing your finger off.
Just an old gotcha. Just like, let me see your finger. Close your eyes. Bite your finger off. Like,
got your finger.
Oh man. No, I'm saying I wondered if any settlers joined. Because a lot of those dudes stayed with the tribes. Even people who ran away from settlements, they stayed with the tribe. I wonder if there had to have been someone who bit someone like John Smith's 3rd cousin. Definitely probably bit someone's finger off.
Yeah, I'm sure. If you hang around that culture long enough, you're gonna nibble a finger.
Well, it's also funny too. Like if so, like they have adopted like European dudes. So you're just like running. You're in the gauntlet. All of a sudden, you come to the next tent with a white dude in it, and you're like, dude,
you gotta
this
help
shit's
me.
fucked up. And he's like,
yeah.
Ah!
He's like, I know, it's fucking. Let me see your hand real quick. It's crazy. He holds up a hand. He's like, me too. But yeah, then they also, Robert Rogers, who the book's about, wrote down that he was like, there's also literally zero wealth disparity. Like everybody is the exact, like you're not allowed to do anything if your neighbor's poor.
You
gotta help them.
Yeah.
Which, good quality.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's easy to be that when you guys are all living in fucking tents though.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's
pretty easy to be spreading the wealth when there's zero wealth.
Yeah, or it was also really physical back then too. Like you would be like, there wasn't like like Bitcoins and fiat currency. It was like you have 6 goats, some guy has 2, and you're like, here, dude, have 2 fucking goats.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's like, here, bro, have a fucking pelt.
Yeah, so they did have good shit.
I think they used to also do a thing where they would, whoever had the most stuff would burn all their shit. Well, it was they had little. I don't forget who it was, but they'd have a thing where like the dude at the top ceremonially would just like get rid of all of his shit.
That's like Bill Gates giving to charity.
True.
It's pretty much what we do.
Yeah, they would
Bill
back
Gates
then. The
is
Native
right.
Americans would give away like a large proceeding of all the stuff they had, then secretly develop a, a little shot based on your genetics. Dude, nobody wants that shot, by the way.
Really?
A lot of people I talk to are like, I'm not fucking. One person is like, I'll take my chances on that. A lot of people are like, so they're gonna rush the vaccine. I can't think of that word. They're gonna rush a vaccine, and they're saying it's not an inert form of the virus, so it's not like the old. You know how they say when they give you a virus, like it's like it's dead. It's kind of like half alive, and you're like, okay, that makes sense. There's not that. They're like, no. It's just like it's just like a genetic sequence that goes into your genome. And
I don't think I've ever once, until obviously recently, I don't think I've ever once like even asked what a vaccine was.
Yeah,
I think I've always just like I don't even think I've ever gotten a flu shot.
it's the good stuff. They're like, here's the good stuff. You want to get sick?
I'm
Here's
just
the
like,
good stuff.
Like, here we have to give you 3 shots today. I'm like, fuck. All right.
Yeah, fuck.
I'd never ask what it is.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, man. Well, that's the Bill Gates was saying, like, hey, man, look, we're not. This is just genetic stuff. Don't worry about
Just
the weak.
fucking
It's not
around
a
with
weak.
Good genetics.
It's not a virus we put through the gauntlet. This is fucking just.
The gauntlet's tight. We need to break.
Oh,
the
we need to
gauntlet
bring
out.
the gauntlet back big time, dude. Well, dude, how about we might have the gauntlet? There's Minnesota's going. They're defunding their police entirely.
Man, that fucking governor or the mayor of Minneapolis. Could there
Minneapolis,
be a bigger
sorry.
fucking dork?
For defunding the whole police.
No, just him in general.
I didn't see him.
Have you
Oh,
seen this
yeah,
kid?
I saw the guy. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's a good person. I haven't seen too much about him, but I did see him in front of in front of a protest.
Mm.
They were like, "Yes or no? Are you going to defund the police?" And he was like, "No." And they booed him, and he had to walk out.
Well, he
Pretty
did
great.
it. He did it now.
And then now he's like, "Oh, I thought about it, and you guys were right, so I'm actually doing it."
It's also funny too because it's like he's the mayor, so he's there to represent everyone. They're like, what are you guys going for? And like, we want to defund the police, and he's like, fuck.
Yeah,
But dude, apparently, so I thought because that's the thing too. A lot of these issues get filtered through like which news channel do you watch? 'Cause at first, I read it and I was like, we can't get rid of the police. We need the police. Every time I get pulled over, I'm like, fuck, get these guys the fuck out of here.
yeah.
So I'm all the way filtering it through I'm doing my thing of like, yeah, the people I hated at my school are winning somehow. And I was like, wait a
Yeah.
second. So I read the whole thing and I'm like, it might not be a bad idea to have like, what they're saying is try to do it where like you'd have a local, everything's dealt with locally. So of course there's ways that can go off track so fucking hard. It's like, if you need an example, look at the rest of the world. But it's like,
Yeah.
also if there's like these, because they're saying like the police have to go and take care of these like weird little, they're aggressively pursuing like minor violations where they're like, hey, there's a law that says you can't stand right there. And like, I want to stand right here. Fuck you, dude. And then you're fighting over this weird violation where it's like, if that was people who live there, if like the older dudes who live there were able to be like, and women, excuse me, or living there could just be like, hey,
And
like
others.
everybody and others, excuse me,
No, excuse you.
and everything. They'd
Others
be like,
probably not the right word. That's not very inclusive.
others, no, it's other, it's thems.
Thems.
Thems. If
Bunch of fucking thems.
if thems, theys want to be there. No, but it's if instead of a guy just being like, you can't stand this spot, move, and it's like, fuck you, now you're arrested. Just a guy being like, yo, man, get the fuck out of here. You're bothering that lady. So I don't know. Maybe it would work.
But wait, who's the other guy?
They would hire people within the community. It would be in community, intra-community policing.
All right.
So again, if people were like, this is a good idea. It's like, just do me a favor and check out the rest of the world first, because this can be easily corruptible, dude.
Yeah. Well, are you saying that's getting picked up a little?
Oh no,
That guy? Or are you just nodding?
I'm nodding in agreement.
With
Exactly.
that defunding the police might get corrupted a little?
No. About the things Matt's saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't think he said that exactly, but yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah,
it's-
the vigilante squads that people are going to
so
hire
it would be
could maybe those vigilantes could get out of hand at some point.
well. This is the for sure, but and this is the argument with the anything's going to get corrupted for sure. I know this is like fucking retarded. We should just pause. Are these hammers picking up?
Well, now they're not.
No, because I couldn't really hear him over you guys.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. I was actually, I don't know if you noticed, I was strategically spiking my voice.
Yeah,
when
you're
I hear
fired
it.
up. I was
Well,
kind of.
This is the so here's the I'm initially against it, but then they're like, it's not just like, because I thought it was just like no more cops, but it would be, you would slowly be like start replacing people who are going into like places that are like so bombed out and poor with guys just being like, what are you smoking fucking weed? Bah! And like fucking pile
Sure.
driving you with like people going through and being like, everybody here cool, and then saving that task force for like serious shit rather than dudes walking. Because that's the other thing too. It's like no one thinks about like cops don't just roll around all day and like hit people and leave. It's like when like some like 60-year-old dude who's been living by himself for 30 years like dies from like diabetes. They're also the guys that have to go like lift dead bodies out and like fucking throw them out. So it's like, who wants to do that? Are you signing up for that as well?
Yeah, I wonder if the vigilante squads are gonna, or the
Well, it's not vigilante squads.
what do we call them?
It would be, so everything the police's work would be, and this is where it does make sense. You would look at the job of policing a community, and it's like we still have the idea that like you have to roll, like you must have like everything's dealt with the force of the police, where you could try it with like 3 or 4 ways first, then those don't work, and then it's like you have a cop roll up to a guy like a 302. There's a crazy dude, and there could be people like social workers, not tooting my own horn, but you could have people who go out and they're like, hey, who are like you're trained in like calming people down rather than being like, shut up, you crazy motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
A lot of cops just lack the sophistication.
Yeah, wasn't there one of those? Wasn't there like a severely autistic dude that got shot by the cops like with the social worker there?
That's also
I could be wrong.
Well, there was the guy Timothy
I think I
Timba.
remember seeing it where they were like in the street getting shot.
The social worker was like, no.
Yeah. And they're like, she's retarded too. Kill that bitch. Both these retards are a threat. Put them down.
Oh, that's the problem. It's like, dude, I automatically reacted to it like, what, are we just not have fucking cops at all? But it's if you read it, it's like, no, that's not the issue. But then again, we'll see, dude. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I don't know. I was just laughing, thinking about like, yeah, it'll be just, neighborhood watch. And then like, 5 years from now, they'll be like, we should get a place to work from. So, all right, we've got a neighborhood watch station.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should get them uniforms. All right.
Yeah.
Got a neighborhood watch. We can get them cars.
Well, we'll buy at
Get
least
them a tank.
I think that's
Oh, fuck. We got the cops.
I think that's the best we can do, though, is just reset every like so many years and be like, yeah, here's the new move. And then we just reset and everyone's, this is cool. And slowly we just get fucking corrupted. That's kind of the, it's kind of the raw deal in all of its full and sinister glory, dude.
Yeah, that eventually everything does get corrupted.
Yeah,
so you just got to keep hitting reset.
Yeah, well, eventually any position where people have a say or a power, they just attract fucking sociopaths like fucking like flies. And eventually they're really good at getting into power. So then they eventually get into power and they're like, I mean, it's Lion King, bro. That's why you got to be fucking, not Mufasa. Who's the other one? Simba, my bad. Simba, dude. There's always Scar, dude, floating in.
0 for 1 with your chime in. 0 for 1 on your chime ins, Lemaire. Is your mic on? No? If it's not on, why are you talking?
I'm not trying to talk.
No, I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Lemaire, please clip up just that thing right before we was talking to you. But yeah, that'll be interesting because again, I was like thinking about it. I'm like, that might be pretty fucking because then it boils down to like, so I think weed should be legal. The reason weed's not illegal is because there's these dudes who drive around in golf shirts on Pacific Blue bicycles. And they'll be like, you smoking fucking weed? It's happened to me countless fucking times. Yeah. They're like, you smoking fucking, and they get all jacked up on you. And you're like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like 70% of the country agrees this should be legal. Get your fucking Huffy and your fucking mailman shorts out of here.
Yeah.
But
did you see the herd of bike cops? I saw one clip. Dude, it was pretty great.
It's crazy.
A line of bike cops versus the riders.
Yeah. They're
protesters. And the bike cops were like, whoa. They were like Spartans with their fucking Huffies. Like they pushed it against all the dorks. It was great. Like, get out of here! They started spraying and hitting people with bikes.
Well, that's the thing. Bike cops work constantly because they're like anything. When anything pops off, they mobilize. Bike cops is a whole. Not every cop gets to be Pacific Blue. That's like it's also, by the way, one of our friends fucking got like bike thieved, but it was bike thieved while a guy on a bike, like an old horse thief, dude, biked up next to him, cut him off, and was like, "Give me your." He's like, "Let me see that bike." He's like, "Let me ride your bike." And our friend was like, nah, man. He's like, give me your fucking, basically, he's like, give me your fucking bike. And I guess like an old horse thief rode, or no, he actually is funny. He had the rental, like the city bike.
He rode on the side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, he fucking, in the midst of all the chaos, he went and I guess jacked our buddy of his bike.
Yeah.
But he rented a bike, like one of the blue city bikes.
This was a Rogue.
He ditched, he had a Rogue.
Rogue got him.
He ditched the fucking city bike, hopped on his nicer bike. But it's like, you had to rent a city bike through a credit card. So I was telling our buddy, I'm like, why didn't you just grab the city bike and try to figure out what credit card that was on? But then it's like, What are you gonna solve the case of the dude who stole your bike in broad daylight? Like clearly he doesn't give a fuck about credit cards.
Yeah, that probably wasn't
or
his
whose credit card he used. Yeah. He was like stealing the bike. He's like, fuck, my credit score might fucking drop. Shit, I didn't think about this.
It's a good maneuver though.
An
Pulling up, stealing bikes.
old bike thief, dude. In broad
They'll
daylight.
get you.
Yeah, dude.
There was a case of that when I was in Key West. The bike thieves come through. Everybody down there has cool bikes.
True.
It's like something the culture in Key West does.
Yeah.
Where they get like tricycles or like those.
Yeah.
What are those called? Yeah, high.
Baby boy. I call them baby boys. You're the
no,
low
it's-
riders.
It's something.
Excuse me.
Anyway.
When they
but
put
yeah.
the high handles on,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forget what they're called.
But bike thieves come through. They come down from Miami and steal all the poor folks' bikes.
Do they chop them off the lock or do they like
Yeah.
actively pirate their bike?
Pirate the bike straight on is fucking nice, but no, they don't. The
only thing that I mean, in terms of my critique on this guy's maneuver, the best thing would be to be ride a bike parallel to somebody and jump off
onto
your
theirs.
bike onto theirs.
Yeah.
And if you can break that thing, if you can break that in, it's yours, dude. Ride off. That is pretty tight. That should be a new bike law. When we have new police that like, if you see a bike better than yours, if you can jump off
You can
yours
board
onto
it.
theirs, you can board it like a turtle shell, or like a hermit crab. Just fucking hop off yours. Then if you get on theirs,
Yeah.
and if you can fight them while on their bicycle and remove them, that should be your bike at that point.
Yeah. It seems back to the police thing about them like enforcing shit like you're not allowed to stand there at this time, like shit like that. Seems like that should be a law change versus who's enforcing it change slightly.
Yeah, but this is the problem though. The reason people complain, there's the residents themselves being like, I don't want a bunch of kids standing outside my house making a bunch of noise and shit. So that's the thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
if that, knowing that's the case, if some dude from your community is like, yo, you guys are bothering Mrs. What's her name, get the fuck out of here. Rather than some dude being like, what's up, guys? I'm gonna need you to get the fuck in. It's like, blah, 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 blah. It's just maybe.
Tough. That's tough. Then that guy, whoever the townsman was that came over and told them to leave, now he's got fucking 6 kids who know exactly who he is and where he lives. I mean, it's
true.
There's some problems with enforcing laws locally like that.
No,
Don't get me wrong. I hear the positives.
Possible positives. Again, I'm not sold. There's positive. I'm just like, and then the whole reason I'm selfish. All I'm thinking about is like, so you're telling me there won't be guys like being weird about people smoking weed anymore? That's my dog in the race,
Yeah,
dude. I'm just
true.
kind of like, wait, can I smoke weed outside now?
Yeah,
Which
I watched.
you kind of can now, but still, it's
I
like,
watched a high-speed chase for like a half hour yesterday. It's fucking great. I guess they just do that in LA a lot, or like California. With
oh
Chopper,
yeah,
you can just watch high-speed chases. Keep an eye out for them on Twitter.
where?
Watched one yesterday. It was in California. This dude, his tires, both his front tires blew off. He was riding on the wheels for like 20 minutes, going 70. And then finally they like exploded. And he had to pull over. It was a lad, I think. He has a cowboy hat on.
What?
Took a Dodge Durango on the run for speeding. I think he was probably, if I had to assume, illegal
You think so?
for trying to run like that.
I'll tell you what,
off
man.
Speeding.
If you're illegal in a country, that's a good way to go out. A high speed chase. It's like, what the fuck do I have to? This guy's about to boot me anyway. Let me just
Yeah.
fucking see what I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get out of here. He was headed back towards Mexico, I think.
Was he?
Yeah, he was headed that way. But
You said a Mexico way?
he was headed back down. He was probably like, all right, you got me. I'm going back. I'm going back to base. I'm free. I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. It's not a big deal. But no, his
Take this
wheels
Durango?
exploded. But it was hilarious. The news guy in the chopper was talking like he had seen this every single day of his life. It was just like, oh, this is a pretty good one we got going here. Hopefully, anyway, what's going on? Like, he was just like talking while this guy was running for his life.
Holy
It's very
fuck.
uncomfortable. And then again, the guy's wheels blew off, and he was like, "This is." And the news guy was like, "This is pretty much like a Dodge Durango commercial at this point. This thing's still going. This is incredible." Like, it was, yeah. But then, yeah, it had a peaceful conclusion, which I was hoping they had the canines, dude. Part of me wanted to see that canine jump in that passenger side window,
Get him?
get nuts. But no, I assume lad, based on the cowboy hat,
True.
could have been a honk, but the lad got out perfectly, complied with everything, hands on the head, walked backwards. I think he was having trouble with the language at first, with the hands up or behind the head.
Yeah.
So that he almost got probably shot for that.
True. Especially with a big cowboy hat.
Yeah, cowboy hat.
You're expecting the quick draw.
right out of the hat.
If someone's wearing a cowboy hat, you know they have fast hands. Probably he might have the fastest hands in the area at the time, dude.
Probably.
That's the best thing about when lads get fly. I've said it before, dude. It's cowboy gear, dude.
It's the sickest gear possible.
When lads get fly, there's nothing but cowboy gear. I told you about the guy who used to work with me and my brother who came here and like lamented the fact that like American dudes are pussies, and he thought he was like going to get here and we're all just like cowboys, like fighting and shit.
Oh man.
He came here, he's like, I thought you guys were like fucking rooting and tooting. You guys are. I came here, it's just a bunch of like pussy ass fucking dudes just being like walking around and like, excuse me, man. He thought dudes were gonna be like, get the fuck out of my way, dude.
Yeah, he thought it was the Wild West.
I thought it was gonna be machismo central, dude.
He was coming from Mexico.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine sitting in Mexico and be like, shit, everybody here is too fucking soft.
Yeah.
Time for me to go somewhere tough like America. And then you get up here, it's just a dude like, excuse me, you pronounced my fucking girlfriend's name wrong?
Yeah. Try to show someone like a hot picture on your Metro PCS of a chick, and they're like, "Oh, stop objectifying women, please."
Please.
Excuse me. Yeah, it would be like nonstop. We'd be working, I'd feel my shoulder, and he'd be like, "Just be a hot chick on his cell phone."
They
I'm
love
like,
him.
Yeah, man, it's a hot chick.
It was unbelievable. That was I think the biggest culture shock being in Spain was them just getting memes and pictures on their phones.
Mm.
Just every night at the bar, these dudes would be like, "You fucking, what do you think of that?" That was the time the guy showed me him and his friend throwing a Nazi salute in front of a swastika. And I was like, you know, you guys got some fascists in the bar? And the bartender was like, no fascistos. No. I was like, a guy just showed me a picture of him in front of a flaming swastika. I was like, yo, you want to see something cool? I was like, dude, that's not that cool. That's wild.
Damn, dude, he took a chance. He opened up.
He did.
He's like, well, I kind of like this guy, and maybe we can bond.
Maybe he can be a Nazi.
Maybe he's a Nazi. That's a fucking. That's
risky. That's like maybe someday society will be, you know, more accepting of fascists like that. But for now, that's like being a gay dude back in the day, where you were like,
"True,
do you want to hook up?" And then you just
tapped your
fucking
foot,
shot, and beat up.
He tapped your foot under the stall.
Yeah.
Also, was there like a lot more people with him, or he just like?
There was two of them. There were two fascists. Fascistas.
Was this before Tinder? You swipe and you're just like, holy fucking shit. He's just sitting there like.
He really was. Strike that from the record, please. Strike that, please. Strike that salute.
Can you not even do that? I didn't. I put the safety on. My elbow was cocked a little bit.
True. You hit with the snake.
Yes.
That's the yeah.
Once you straighten your arm, you're fully committed.
That's the strike.
True. I was showing him like,
yeah,
it's cocked up.
It's ready to go. You're ready to unleash your full salute. Yeah, it does suck. I forget who it was. Oh, this was killing me. My friend O'Leary. I was hanging out with O'Leary at a bar in Mechanicsburg. Went out. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back. He was talking about how he heard it on another podcast. So it was probably one of our friends. I just didn't hear it. But he was like, Trump's never laughed. Like, you've never seen footage of Trump like actually laughing. Like, genuinely.
just like a quick smile laugh. He goes,
it's always like, yeah, it's always because and then I was like, dude, it's because Trump's autistic.
Think so.
I don't think he's ever shown like real emotion or knows how to. Like, think of it. Yeah, you've definitely seen Obama laughing. Definitely seen W laughing.
Yeah.
I've seen all of them like having a human moment of laughing. Trump can't. I could be wrong.
I want to see him laugh.
But I genuinely don't remember seeing him laugh, which makes me laugh a lot.
That's crazy. Yeah, like, I'm trying to think
he's always like, he's like Kanye with that like smile and then back to straight.
Yeah. I've seen Kanye laugh a bunch of times though. Yeah, I wonder because I've definitely only ever seen. He goes like this. He goes like, and he'll like do like a quick smile thing. He literally that face. He goes, he has a quick side smile and that's it. Possibly, dude.
I don't think Trump.
Or it's probably just all part of the plan. It's probably all part of the plan.
Which I know, which does seem something like would be part of his plan. Like, you can't let them see you laugh. Laughing is gay.
There's also people who probably haven't laughed in a very long time. I mean, there's people out there.
I don't think there's too many billionaires that haven't. Although Trump, I don't get me wrong. If I was Trump, I probably wouldn't be having the time of my life right now.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't be laughing too much.
I don't think you laugh your way to $1 billion that much though.
Yeah, but once you have it, you probably laugh.
I don't know, dude. Because like you'd think once you had $500 million, you'd laugh.
People laugh. Everybody, literally every other president has been seen laughing.
I gotta verify.
It's weird
this,
to not see Trump laughing.
Van Buren, you get me a good shot of Van Buren cracking up.
Martin had tons of laughs, dude. They based the show off him. Yeah,
I mean, it's a solid theory. But I'm wondering now. There's people I know, and people are like, I don't like music. I'm always like, what? You just don't listen to it? And they're like, I don't really like it.
Yeah.
So there's got to be people who I know there's people for a fact who don't laugh.
Trump.
We're just like Trump and like a couple other. It's definitely pretty rare just to be like, I knew a guy who would like when something funny happened, he would be like hilarious and never laughed. He just would state that it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Trump might laugh. He might just be like a verbal laugher. He might be like, hilarious. It's so funny.
wow, really funny.
Wow, that's really making me
Funny.
It's making me feel some kind of way.
Yeah, but
inside.
even like go watch his roast. Go watch all that shit. Like if somebody makes
Yeah.
fun of him, he's like, he like tries his best to laugh. But Mary, you remember when he was on WWF and he would like, there's a gif of him being like,
yeah.
he like can't even he can't even act at all. Like him trying to be like, all right, what do I do to be a bad guy right now? He's like, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy how
I thought he killed it on
despondent this guy is.
WWF. He was great, dude. When he
No.
took out Vince McMahon.
Oh, and he dove on him with
He
his
did.
thick ass in the air. Look, I don't want you guys to think I'm coming down on the president too hard because I respect the office. Shout out Drew Brees. What's good, playa?
Oh, dude.
Shout
Yeah.
out motherfucking Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, went down hard.
Breezy, D Breezy, baby. He went down swinging.
No, I think your theory's valid, dude. I'm just
It's not my theory. I think a different podcast has covered this, but it was
He's never
recently brought
laughed.
to my attention that Trump has never been filmed laughing, which as soon as I can't even imagine him laughing.
Well, I'll be curious. I think someone's gonna hit you with some footage of that. Someone's gonna find the UFO sighting Trump laugh, dude.
The Trump laugh's tough to come by. Even on, I remember him on Stern, he wasn't really like,
Yeah.
even when he was funny, he wouldn't laugh. Like he would do something funny and not laugh.
Do you think he was always about to get his dick sucked? It's like anything he was doing, his dick sucked. He was getting his dick sucked right after, so he's just kind of always in a rush to get his dick sucked. Someone
Maybe.
says a funny joke, and he's like, "I can see the humor in that. I'm getting my dick sucked in half an hour."
True. True. There are things better than laughing.
I'm about to link up with Jeffrey right now before everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Chill in the back.
It's a
Yeah.
good theory.
That's also true, man. No one's holding his feet to the fire for chilling with Epstein, bro. And they're like, "Oh, that's just who you chill
Well,
with."
that's because the right seems to be leading the charge on the Epstein stuff. way
Yeah, but
more
it's
than
like
the left.
if you knew, again, he had to have fucking known. Anyone who's in like the billionaire class knows that guy was having an underage sex ring going. Like even if you went and you're like, "Oh, dude, this isn't cool," you'd think you'd be like, "Bro." And if they didn't, why not? You know what I mean?
I bet they didn't. I bet billionaires that fuck 17-year-olds is probably pretty prevalent to
Yeah.
the point where it's like, well, I think they're busting Jeff. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I bet it was not even like,
Yeah. If you
what's
have
the thing he has? It's like, oh yeah, he has that. What's the thing this billionaire has? Oh, he has a enclosure of giraffes that we go shoot in the fucking head when we're at his house.
true.
Like all this weird shit. These,
Yeah.
you know.
Or
So I
like
bet the sex rings of, I was gonna say hot 17-year-olds.
yeah. Well, the marketable
Yes.
17-year-olds. Yeah. Sexually marketable.
No, I think it does range from like, what was that age range Epstein was working with? I think that was like 14. I think he got a little low.
Might be hitting some 30s.
How
too.
low can you go?
He was probably hitting some
You know,
30s.
on the boat?
So and obviously too, like once you're in that, like, once you start selling coke, someone's going to ask for some heroin. So like if you're the man getting 13-year-olds, bro, hate to break it to you, you're also the guy getting 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, or the dude who
Damn.
does.
How do you break into that conversation? Like, say you and me have a nice, healthy 17-year-old ring.
Sure.
right. Just a red-blooded American 17-year-old sex ring.
We're supporting young
like,
sex workers.
It's like, do you break into that by being like, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with this. This isn't pedophilia, but like, God, isn't it weird when dudes like want to fuck like a 9-year-old?
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
You'd be like, yeah, that's kind of weird.
I don't know, man. I thought about it. I don't know if it's that weird. Do you want to get some 9? Do you want to try
Or just be
it?
like, my cousin does that.
Yeah, you got to eat.
He's wild. He's wild.
He's wild. I tell him, I'm like, you got to fucking knock it off.
Like, I like blondes, big tits. He likes 9-year-olds. And, he's crazy. Look,
He's crazy.
I can get him over here. You should meet him. He's crazy. But
Yeah, he's gonna bring some over. I'll tell him that. You want me to bring him?
yeah,
I would
dude.
bring him.
He's I'll bring him over here. I think they're like 12.
Damn. Good Lord, what do you do with it?
I mean, dude, it's
Yeah,
also
never mind.
going on globally. Like, they're definitely selling kids into sex slavery all over the world. So you're like,
yeah, probably significantly more than anywhere. The U.S. is probably pretty good about it compared to
Oh, dude, imagine so you're meeting the other leaders in parts of the world. So you're a billionaire in the United States. You're like, yeah, we can't fuck kids here. We don't fuck kids here. It's wrong.
Damn, think how crazy the other billionaires must think that is.
Yeah, then you go
If
to
you're
like
a billionaire in Thailand, just like, wait, what did you say? Like, yeah, we can't even fuck 9-year-olds.
it's like, what? Don't judge me, dude.
What?
Well, they're like, I mean, dude, it's like, I was talking to a guy today who was hipping me to some news that was like, of like using sex slaves, and once they're done, physically chopping them up for parts and just like selling, I guess, like their organs and shit. I didn't read the full thing, but it's like, there's parts of the world where it's just like, oh, they're just like, oh, we're for sure going to fuck this thing and then chop it up. Like what's after we're done fucking, like a horse at the glue factory. It's like, all right, we'll chop it up.
Yeah, you think when like a sex slave like breaks its leg, like, we gotta just put this thing down.
For sure. For sure, dude. That's who ends up selling t-shirts.
Oh my God.
That's who ends up, they're like, we got to put this thing down. Next thing you know, the sex slave is just selling like little glowy things at the fucking 4th of July. They just put you out to sell fucking
True.
like
That's what
t-shirts.
You know those glow sticks are made out of sex slaves? That's what the fluid is. That's why.
It's just they're like stem cells.
Yeah.
No, they probably like, that's what probably happens. You probably have to go work at like a carnival once you're like a sex slave that breaks your leg. Carnies always have like one arm or something.
Oh, they got mauled by something.
Yeah, you're
sticking it. Well, they stuck their hand in a fucking moving tilt-a-whirl. You got fucking dinged by the tilt-a-whirl one of those times.
That must be tight when you're a carny to show your scars. Be like, that's from the zipper. Tilt-a-whirl.
Yeah. Scrambler. Oh wait, took one of these. I got a metal plate in my hip from the fucking crazy.
Well, that's probably as a carny, that's how you get pussy. Be like, I can put us on the scrambler right now without a seatbelt. I got connections, and you ride it. You're like, oh.
That is fun though. That is cool so we had at Williams Grove, the Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a amusement park there. It's now listed as like a haunted amusement park. It's just an abandoned amusement park across there. But we used to go when we were kids, like while it was still abandoned. Like the fucking roller coaster was like the scariest roller coaster possible. Because the thing was falling the fuck apart like the whole time. But the ghost house, the haunted house, like you were supposed to sit in a chair and it would, take you around. But we would just get out and run around in the ghost house which was very dangerous because there were carts moving around, flying around.
And levers and shit.
Yeah, dude, being a carny, being able to do that 24/7 would be sick. Also, we used to clog the water slide. You ever do that?
No. You would sit.
So there was literally zero regulation on this water slide, obviously. Fucking Williams Grove. So we'd send, I was usually the wedge breaker.
Mm-hmm.
It has the biggest.
Yeah, you bust it free.
Like 4 or 5 of my friends would go first and then all stop at a certain spot. It's the funnest thing in the fucking world because you'd be going around these curves and and then you'd go around one curve and you'd see like 10 people and you'd be like, just slam it over. And it was funny when you're waiting for somebody because the water comes first. Like you're chilling and then all of a sudden there's like a slight wave and you're like, oh fuck, here it comes.
How many wedges did you break?
I mean, we used to do it every summer.
Oh,
countless wedges.
Oh,
we do it all day. It was the fun.
Imagine working. You're just like, Jesus, because they signal at each other when it's good.
Yeah.
And then they just probably just signal. They're like, fuck them. Send them the fuck down.
Who cares? They're annoying up here.
Well, dude, I used to go down a thing. I think I talked about it before called the Alpine Slide. When we would go to it, me and my parents would bring us to somewhere in the Poconos where we do this like once a year, where it was just a slide but made out of concrete.
Yeah.
And they gave you like a little what are those things called? Like a devil scooter, not devil sticks. It was like there used to be these things you could sit on. They were like it was like just a seat. About. It was a seat with wheels. So they give you a seat with wheels, and you went down. They had like advanced, easy, and then you just sat on a seat with wheels and flew down like a concrete hill. Like everyone, you would fall off and like scrape your fucking. It was the most ridiculous. I can't believe this. It can't still be there. There's no way.
I think we've had this conversation before because then it brought me to that kid who got his head chopped off on that water slide. Pretty sick.
On a water slide?
Yeah, he was like it was one of those water slides that's just a straight drop.
Speed slide.
Yeah, like a fucking 200 foot.
200 foot?
Like a giant thing. I don't know how
when you're getting lift?
Yeah, but I think he got too much lift and his head got caught on the fencing. And his head ripped off. And then I think his parents were at the bottom.
Yeah.
So just a pool of blood. Anyway.
Just his head?
Yeah, and then they had to sue. Like, it was like the case of the Johnsons versus the death slide. You know what I mean? It had some like the suicide slide.
Are you a pussy 4000?
Yeah. Versus the Meachams of Kansas City.
Also, too, it was just like, Your Honor, the guy defending the water slide being like, clearly they signed up saying this was the ultimate extreme experience. and getting your head cut off is pretty extreme, Your Honor. I would say I'd rest my case.
Look at the judge. That has to be like, yes. It is the language. The language is accurate. This was extreme.
We did say, "Are you ready?"
3, 2.
Oh man, that sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this. I've been battling my smoke detectors.
That's a tough battle.
I woke up. I got woken up. I resolved. Well, for now, I resolved the issue. I got to buy a new one.
You probably have a haunted house. Those things pick up ghosts.
They must, dude. I woke up the one morning, 5 a.m., just full. This thing in my room is screaming, just full, setting off all the other ones.
You got a kid.
Yeah, dude. So I'm
Woke
like,
the fucking kid up.
dude, exactly. It's a whole dude. There's like my dogs too. Dude, it fucks my dogs up the most. My dogs came up freaking out. Jackson will have like diarrhea. If
Whole
this shit
family
happens,
fell apart.
Dude.
A smoke alarm can take down your family unit.
I just reacted. Yeah, the family's bugging, dude. I just reacted, dude. I just
sure, literally, I'm positive the whole family is crushed by these smoke alarms.
exactly. So I'm like, Brittany, cover her ears because I don't know how loud this shit is. So I run downstairs and before I even know what I'm doing, I'm upstairs. I have the ladder. I hit myself in the knee with the ladder in the hallways. I'm like running in the dark. I open the ladder. I take the smoke detector down, and I was fucking naked, dude. I was balls naked on this ladder, just disassembling the wire nuts. And then like I look down, Brittany has like a flashlight flashing on me.
On the Teenis.
It's full emergency Teenis, dude.
Oh.
So it's like my Teenis in the midst of an emergency. And then like, I don't know if you ever put a flashlight to your pubes. They're just like horrible.
Yeah,
There's like pube shadows on my
shadow
thigh.
is huge.
Oh,
it's a giant shadow.
Yeah.
So it accentuates your pubes, but somehow your Teenis remains
Dude.
it is accentuated.
Well, I also had put on my sneakers to like ground me. So I didn't have so I wasn't barefoot to metal.
You were wearing like sneakers?
I'm working hot,
So
bro.
you looked like a porn. Like you were in a porn. You were wearing sneakers, dong out.
Exactly.
On a ladder.
Bush. I was like a
How's
19.
that bush?
It's pretty wicked right
Fuck,
now.
I forgot to trim my bush.
Yeah, my bush is fucking heavy right now. Salt and pepper, by the way, too.
Yeah.
So I have a salt and pep bush.
Wait, you have gray pubes?
I got the George Clooney bush.
Damn.
Yeah, I
that's
got
nice.
the George Clooney emergency Teenis, and I have my sneakers on, and I'm on a ladder, just being like, "Cover her ears," and I'm sitting there. And obviously I work hot because you go to the panel. Usually they don't label the smoke detectors in a house because they don't want you turning off the smoke detectors. So I'm like, I didn't see which one it was, so I have no other choice. And I have my little tester. I'm working hot. I'm just on. I'm like beeping the thing, and I just have emergency Teenis on a ladder at like 5 a.m. before I realized like it was like in that emergency state. I was purely unaware of the fact that I had my Teenis going. And, it's cool, man. You want to hog the fucking whole pirate map? You know.
I gotta fucking find it.
I'm over here. I'm over here trying to look good too with some of the. I want to look good with some of this pirate map, dude. We get a little bit of that over here, dude.
Salt lamps are fucking heavy, dude.
Heavy
They
as
suck.
fuck.
Even the small one's heavy.
I was surprised at how heavy the small one was as well. Yeah, I'm gonna look cool and look good on camera with my pirate map, dude. You're giving me white bear
Pirate map
table.
sucks, dude.
People are gonna find out we have a U-line.
I'm
table
down
under
here by
this.
Parrots Bay. You're up in Coral Sea. This was made in China by somebody who just figured out pirates.
Oh, this was Parrots Bay. Yeah, this was actually sent.
Mayan ruins are at the bottom of this island
Yeah, man. Remember them?
by Buccaneer Bay, Little Bay.
Yeah, man. This was sent directly from China in the midst of the coronavirus epidemic. I ordered it and I was like, can't wait for my pirate
Yeah.
map thing. And I got a package that had all like the
Yeah, China sent over a bunch of smallpox blankets to the white man through the form of worthless trinkets. That's how we're gonna be remembered. The same way, like when we sold shit to the Indians, we're like they traded Manhattan for like beads.
Yeah.
It's gonna be us. Be like, we got like a couple drones and flat screen TVs.
Tap
People in the
out
future
gear.
like, why the fuck did they want that?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm laughing too about how like the internet's going to become the most like complex technology. It's probably going to span through like different planets and shit. And then it's just like we're going to be the cave paintings on there of just a guy being like fag. Instead of a buffalo
Yeah.
on the wall, it's just going to be like fag.
I wonder,
Why do they do that? It's like, oh, they just like to say fag all the time.
It's funny. I wonder if they found cave paintings that were like that.
Oh, they must have
They
been
just
so
never
funny.
reported them. It was just like, yeah, fucking.
It was just them. It was
They
just
just
them.
called
Like,
the other tribe gay for a while. And no one knew who was doing it. They just kept carving fag into the rocks and running away.
I mean, it had to have been no better than a fucking like porta potty saw in terms of like the content.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, the thing is I think for the most part back then, the like nobody could do what those guys were doing really
Yeah.
when it came to like painting stuff and like carving shit into the rock. So it was like I think a select few.
Who could do it?
I think, or we only found a few. Maybe there had to be that.
Constantly,
now that I'm thinking
dude.
about it, there had to be basically every cave was the inside of a bathroom stall at like a truck stop where it's just like, suck my dick, pussy, and then the next line's like, you have no dick, fag. And then the next line's like, wouldn't you like to know? Like, dude, oh man, the conversations, like the pen written into a poorly painted bathroom stall, like
best.
a convo, like a back and forth.
Yeah.
Rules.
It's like, call this number for a good time. Why are you giving your mom's number away? Fuck you, retard.
Fuck you. That's not my mom. Something like a
then
month
it's
later.
another guy. I fucked both your moms. It's like, it's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, that's dogs, pissing on something and being like, this is mine now.
Yeah.
Humans do that. Yeah, we just do that with bathroom stalls.
With
Like,
words.
swastika.
True.
This is my bathroom stall now.
I'm still getting on that guy. I still can't get over the dude who was just like, that's me. It's like, there's me at Guasu Falls.
Oh, the guy
There's
who
me there.
hit me with the
Me and my boy behind a burning
Dude,
swastika.
burning swastika on the ground. Him saluting, him throwing a Nazi salute, smiling, and he was like, he just like showed it to me and like paused. It was like,
It's
think of
also
that?
funny
What do
to
you
be.
think of that?
It's
And I was
also
like,
funny to be friendly about that. Be like, a little bit about me. Love the Eagles. So I do this, and also, I tell you I'm a Nazi. Huh?
Yeah, dude. There was like
Want to be friends?
there was pretty active fascism in Spain, which is funny to hear people say it now here, because I've literally never met a single outward Nazi. I'm sure I've met a couple that were
Inner Nazis.
maybe hiding it, but
Yeah.
I've never met one that was like, yo, check this out.
You think
Burning
you think it's like
swastika.
almost like trans, where there's guys who are like,
I can't wait to be a Nazi.
they just like they get home and they like slowly put on the fucking all like the stuff and like dress like Hitler
the
and like, if
mirror.
only the world would accept me.
Yeah,
Possibly.
definitely. We used to make fun of my friend and said he had a Confederate flag in his room. Similar thing.
Yeah.
He'd be like, when you get home, you love that Confederate flag.
What did he say? He's
Because
like,
I don't have a fucking Confederate flag.
he took it
pretty
down.
great.
Also, too, I mean, I'm sure it's like someone had to seen him hang it up. So his dad was probably like, hey, you got a kid, little stars and bars. He's like, Dad, why'd you buy me a Confederate flag?
Why?
You fucking asshole.
We're making progress though. Society. I got Phil to admit that some Confederate statues should. I was like, just put them in a battlefield where they belong.
Yeah.
He's like, they're tearing down statues. Who decides that? I'm like, well, if you're a black person that lives in like New Orleans and there's a Confederate general on every block,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I'll just move it to a museum or a state park.
Might chap your ass.
He's like, they died. Those men, you're going to tell me they didn't die and I was like, finish that.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, it wasn't the best cause, but there was still, and I was like, all right, so you don't
Shame they stood for something.
you don't keep fucking, you think in Germany they still have like, oh, here's Himmler. Here's his statue. I mean, sure, he did some bad things.
We're down at Himmler Square.
He was up to some not bad things, but I'll tell you what, he died honorably.
True. And at the end of the day, he planted
He fought
his feet.
hard. He was a good general.
He had a vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a.
So just put him. Look, I'm not.
But what about like a big statue rescue? You have them almost like a tiger
Yeah.
park, where you
Just
you
have a
have them.
park
People
of,
come
like-
check them out. Like, yo, you want to go see like the Nazi statues? And I'm like, oh, check them out.
Yeah.
I got them.
Now that it is a slippery slope where it comes down to just like, hey, fucking Jefferson had slaves, take down all his shit, all that stuff. But it's not a bad start to be like maybe Confederate
Yeah.
generals.
Well, yeah, I can't.
Put him on the battlefield. That's it.
Well, what if they broke one of their thumbs while they toppled them? I guess you have to. What if you had to go repair the? What's a good what's a bad general?
A bad
Who's
one.
a nasty one? Who's one whose statue, if you saw, dude, you would fucking British
I'd
bulldog
be like,
that
yeah,
thing
that's
right
a
to the
rough
ground.
one. What's his name? It was he was the fucking Confederate cavalry. I think he started the Klan, kind of.
Was he a stat? Did he have a statue?
Lemaire, Jamie, could you look that up? Obviously, I know you don't fucking know. I didn't ask a fucking Dragon Ball Z character.
So there was a guy who was like basically
He was a Confederate. I think he was also considered very talented.
in what?
So, cavalry.
I thought he said like KKK.
Horseman.
I thought he was a good KKK.
He's good.
He's pretty good though.
He was actually really good at beating the shit out. At first, also, I mean, don't get me wrong, they always really had it out for the black people, but they really fucking hated Catholics too at the time. Just saying, we had it bad too. You don't hear us ball babying.
How would they catch you? They would see a dude in like an underarm tucked in, like an Under Armour t-shirt tucked in, and they're like, "Oh, it's a fucking Catholic."
A
Go get him."
Catholic, they'd get Catholics, yeah, something like that, like drinking,
Yeah, well, that's how.
talking about Notre Dame. If somebody brought up Notre Dame football, they'd be like, string them up.
like, why are you cheering for Notre Dame? You're
Yeah.
you don't even live.
Did you
near
go
them.
there? It's like, my family's Catholic. Get him.
Dude, did you ever get into the cornbread mafia?
No.
So in Kentucky, there was these guys. They were Catholics.
Forrest, Benjamin Buford Forrest.
Oh, General Forrest. I think I heard about that statue
because
coming down.
Forrest Gump in the movie was named after him.
General Forrest.
Yeah.
So we should ban Forrest Gump.
So technically,
Topple
Forrest
Gump.
Yeah. I could be wrong on this.
Yeah.
I got to continue looking this up.
Well, no, there's definitely a ton of Southerners who were like, it was definitely an act of like, defiance and strength. Like, I'm going to name you after one of the best generals in their Civil War.
Sure.
So Forrest started the
Lemaire, that's what you were named after, right? Lemaire Robert E. Lee. Lemaire E. Lee. What's your middle name?
Alan.
I thought it was going to start with an E.
Were you named after
I was
Allen
gonna be so
Iverson? Were you
excited.
named after Allen Iverson? That's a joke.
That's a joke. We're just goofing now. Were you named after Alan? Why'd you walk that back? Were you worried?
I was just kidding.
Were you worried about the current climate?
No, I was just laughing. I was
All right.
kidding.
All right.
It was actually it was a meta joke. It was a kid about a kid. So.
I didn't even-
Joshing
I'm
about Joshing.
Josh about Josh, and that's what it's all about. That's being a meta alt comic. Joshing about Josh. I showed my.
Or am I? Wow. There's the fucking.
Yeah. Meanwhile, when we do it, they don't get it.
What? Me, Josh?
We josh about like joshing.
Yeah, true.
Somehow that's lost on everyone. Where we're like, I don't like gay people. They're like, he's serious now. It's like, no, we're making fun of that. Anyway,
That's funny.
No, I showed my niece. My niece is at the house. So the house is my family's house is.
You're
chaos.
you're sitcommed up.
It's
dude.
fucking chaos, dude.
Full sitcom.
It is absolutely like the best sitcom ever. We've got every race covered. We are a sitcom family, except it's just fucking, dude. I've never, like, when everyone's in the same room, it's just a fight. The whole
Really?
fucking time. There's never peace.
What's the battle? You guys are a melting pot, dude. Of
People
course.
spaz constantly.
Well,
Yeah, also, to be fair, but there's a lot of, my sister,
Mhm.
just had cancer surgery and she's like recovering from that. And it's just, and she's not allowed to smoke.
Mhm.
So there's that.
That
she's
sucks.
like,
That's a
she's
double
like
whammy.
she's backdoor dealing, try to get some jewel pods from people, trying to smuggle some jewel pods for her because I felt
Trying to
bad.
get some beaver pelts.
She does. Jewel pods have become beaver pelts. Phil found it. It's
You found
a
the
whole-
pod?
Yeah, there was a disaster.
Did you claim vape? You could have claimed the vape.
I said I'm out. I was
You should have fell on that vape and died on it.
I was
dude.
secretly supplying her with some jewels.
You were the connect.
I was the plug.
Did you up a little bit, or how much you make? Did you tax her?
I was buying them for free for her.
What?
She was still giving me, but I was now. Granted, nothing's for free. I was holding it over her head.
Obviously.
Like if she gave me lip at all, I'd be like, "You want me to tell everybody?" And she'd be like, "Shut up." Like, it was one of those.
Oh.
Like if she, I'd be like, "Will you give me a drink?" This is my sister who's recovering from cancer. I'd be sitting on a chair. I'd be like, "I could use more water." She'd make her get it. No, I never made her do that.
Sure,
but,
sure. You power
but-
played it. Also, that's like you were saying, man. That's just the family dynamics. But it's like how quick these little power plays can happen, in terms of like that's a good model
Yeah,
of like you get a little something over somebody and like it's just a human element.
yeah. I'm never gonna not hold that over. So like if she was
Sure.
like talking shit or like, "Hey, all right, perfect example." She's watching HGTV.
Sure. What show?
I was watching something, dude. They got me into it slightly. I was watching a show called Mountain Mamas.
Ooh.
And there's a blonde chick on there that does it for me. Now a lot of people are gonna look at that and I'll probably get called gay or something.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause you get
What's
called
wrong with the
gay.
Mountain Mama?
The Reddit's fucking
Yeah,
the
true.
Mountain Mama. There's a blonde Mountain Mama I'm into. I'm gonna find her.
That's Reddit should be like a
She could be a
gauntlet.
lesbian. I could be wrong.
Doesn't matter. She might like you. It'd be funny.
True.
Reddit is like that. It's a gauntlet. You just run into a million tents if a guy like grabs your
Yeah,
finger.
and you
and
have to
sucks.
just be like, I'll fuck anybody's girlfriend to here.
Yeah.
You just have to be while you're getting hit. Be like, you guys are all actually gay. I'm not.
Some dude
True.
sucks your finger and like bag. You're like, what the hell's going on?
That guy looked at his username. He liked me last week. What happened? It's like you said something I disagree with politically.
Yeah, fuck you.
Little vultures. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, so let's say she's watching TV or something, and I come in. I'm like, we're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
That's something I can hold over.
Oh, she'll TV.
I'm not gonna
switch.
like physically tax her or anything, but
It's
just
a big
like
come up for a little brother, dude. For
Yeah,
little brother to
TV
command
control.
the TV.
I got that when I'm
How
telling
long
you,
did it take you? That must have
fifth-
been years,
fifth
dude.
grade was when it all changed. Saw the Goldberg spear on TV. Immediately brought that into my game around the house. Speared them Dude, this speared the fart knockers. That's what I've been calling. I've been calling my sisters the fart knockers the last couple of days, and it's no one else thinks it's funny at all. But I say that they're having a home run race.
Yeah.
To see who can knock as many farts out of the park. This is slamming Sarah Sosa. I call my sister Fart McGuire.
Have they been crushing farts?
No, they haven't farted at all.
What?
I just keep calling them the fart knocking sisters.
Oh, that's why they're not laughing because they call.
Well,
you told me that initially, and I thought I just for some reason,
No.
like, damn, Shane Scissors been farting like crazy.
no, nobody's even knocking farts out of the park. But I'm just saying
you know what they're up to.
they're having a home run race of fart knock. This is like the summer of Sosa and McGuire. Slamming Sarah Sosa and Fart McGuire.
Oh my god!
So that's going on. And
So how'd you capture the TV? Because obviously your dad, in terms of chieftain, like has full
Phil
say.
still has that. Phil still has his chair. Like I'll literally be sitting in his chair. He'll come in and be like, "Get up."
Well,
Have to.
sports. As someone who doesn't really watch sports really ever,
Yeah.
it's like a pressure cooker. When someone comes down, they're like, "Yo, you don't have the game on." I'm like, "Am I supposed to have the game? What's going on?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
happening?" It's like,
You gotta have the game on.
should I put it on? So like a sports watcher can easily, and they'll go to, if you're at a family party, they'll be like, "Why isn't the game on? What the hell is this?" And
I'm
they'll
with them.
start building a little resistance where you're like, "Can you guys put on the Phillies so all my retarded
Yeah.
uncles don't have autistic spazzes right now?"
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Wait,
Especially, I can't even imagine what you were watching. Fucking Ancient Aliens on Thanksgiving. It's like the Vikings are on. I'm watching Ancient Aliens.
It'd be like South Park, and they're like, "What's this? A cartoon?" Philly's playing the Nationals, and I'm like, "Give a fuck," and they're like, "My dad's like, put the Phil, come on,
Put the Phils
put
on.
on."
Come on. But yeah, the sports Phil has control of that. But the thing that really sucks is Phil, bets on sports.
Yeah.
So let's say Notre Dame's playing. I'm 100%. I need to watch everything on that.
Mm-hmm.
Need to watch the commercials.
Sure.
Can't even change because I don't want. We're gonna miss plays because
True.
Phil, while he's watching Notre Dame, let's say he has money on, fucking some Pac-12 bullshit.
Yeah.
I gotta watch UCLA, Fresno State.
Dude, that'll give you a
So
heart attack,
Phil
man.
controlling the remote during football Saturdays is tough. And then
Yeah.
what really sucks is betting people, especially, only watch NFL Red Zone.
Yeah.
Like you're not even watching like Red Zone. Everybody's on Red Zone's dick
Yeah.
because mostly it's people playing fantasy football and shit. But you gotta get a full grasp of the game.
You gotta see the whole game.
I gotta watch the birds, dude. I gotta
Sure.
see the birds start to finish. I gotta know what's going on.
You gotta see down 1,
Can't
2,
just
3.
see-
You gotta see
yeah.
first through
I don't
fourth
need to
down.
see touchdowns.
True. You're not a highlight
all
man.
touchdown. I'm not a highlight guy. I want to see some 3-yard gains.
True.
We'll see who's doing what on the O line. You know what I'm saying? Man?
Heard that. I heard that. No, I
You're
heard
a
that.
Big fucking yeah.
Also, you can't get a grip of the
Can't
game.
get a grip of the game.
You can't get a grip of the game if you're watching just the highlights. I mean, you can't appreciate the highlights if you're not seeing 3 yard, 2 yard,
There's no
negative 4 yard gains.
negative 4-yard gains. That's crazy. Now we're talking sports.
I mean, dude, you want to talk about?
I'm so excited for sports to come back. That's another thing, dude. That's
yeah,
boy, the NBA couldn't come back faster for this.
yeah.
Dude, the CIA might be involved with the NBA to get them started again.
You think they're gonna?
Quell these fucking protests.
You think so? Nobody goes. Nobody even goes.
What you Lemaire, you didn't like that? I saw you literally physically react to me saying that. He was like, no, it's true though. Not that.
You think they would hear like the referee whistle and the squeak of the sneaker and everything? They would just drop all the
here's
signs.
Here's the thing. Most of Antifa, I've
Sure.
noticed this.
Yeah.
A lot of white liberal pussies
Yeah.
all got into the NBA the last like 5 years.
Of course.
Has anybody else noticed this?
You pointed it out to me, and yes,
I don't understand what it is, but somehow all the dorks have agreed that the NBA is the sport in the last couple years.
Mm.
Maybe I'm missing something.
No, dude, you're right. You pointed it out to me, and I was like,
I love the NBA. I've
Yeah.
always liked it, but it's weird to see people who have literally never liked sports that the only thing they talk about now is the NBA.
true.
Anyway,
I mean,
something
we'll
I've
see.
noticed.
We'll see what we'll see.
so
what
I think
King-
that would take down Antifa and
So you need King James.
BLM.
You need King James to speak and be like, "Come back."
King James has spoken, and he's a pretty strong activist. But
Yeah.
if he's, I'd rather watch him dunk
You're saying you want the stuff to
Then,
go back to normal, dude.
than like police violence videos.
Yeah, you're saying you want the stuff to go back to normal.
Yeah, of course.
That's all you're saying.
I beg for normal.
You
I
missed-
beg for law and order.
You miss the harmony, and you're like, "What will bring everyone together?" Basketball.
It's like in the Philippines, if Pacquiao fights, crime drops
true.
like 40% that day. Just because he's fighting. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's not like a real theory. I'm just what? What do you mean maybe?
I'm just watching.
That's true.
I'm watching
Watch
you
me try to figure out how to-
backpedal out.
Well, I'm just not sure what's wrong
I'm
with
saying
this.
if you put on a basketball, maybe they stop knocking off and stop the bullshit.
Look, we need sports again.
I was just watching you try to make. No, here's how I really.
That's how I mean it.
What I'm
We
trying to
need-
say is, at the end of the day, you got to
we need
distract these
sports.
motherfuckers.
To distract the masses.
There you go.
That's it.
You just got to go. You got to stay at Caesar level the top time, dude. Just be like, we need to sort of sway these masses with a
No,
distraction.
the protests all love the NBA. Everybody involved, Antifa and BLM, love the NBA.
True.
You break out some tough NBA games, we're gonna eliminate at least the people that are half-hearted in this.
Yes.
The people that are in it for
yes.
Instagram are staying home to watch the game.
There's gonna be a lot of people even at least checking at the protest. But what are you looking at? Be like,
Fucking
Pacers.
Suns Trailblazers.
This is a fair point. It's a fair point. I mean, also too, it is the perfect. If you want, if it's like the best setting for a turnout.
See what I mean though, LeBron?
What?
About the live stream.
Oh, yeah.
Before he was like, "You want to live stream this?" I was like, "I don't know. I think we're probably liable for some pretty bad takes considering the current climate. I think I got a couple bad takes in the system. That was one of them.
We need to be
You gotta
live.
keep it rolling, bro.
You have to, bro. And that's the problem. This is what chaps my fucking ass. I was thinking about this today while I was driving my car. No big deal. I basically reincarnated. My car got totaled and devastated.
Is
Now
it still there?
I'm back. No, it's. I sold it to the junk guy for $150.
How long was it there?
Oh, dude, that car was there for like 3 months, maybe 2-3
It
months.
had to be more.
So
Really?
man,
Oh
maybe
yeah, no, never mind.
about 3 or
Never
4
mind.
months.
Yeah.
So when the person smashed my car, I hopped in it, and there's tow guys who are like, "Yo, I'll tow your car. Oh, I'll tow your car. I'll tow your car." I was like, "I don't feel that's how cheap I am, dude." I was like, "It's like
Yeah.
$175 plus storage for the days," and I was like, "I think I can drive this thing." It was total, dude. Airbags were deployed.
Yeah, Matt just left a destroyed car on our street.
Dude, so I did Terminator Salvation all the way straight up 33rd
Yeah, that was
Street.
nice of you though.
It was going. This car could have fucking blown up, but in my head, I was like, "I'm not giving Lou Blum $150 fucking bucks, dude. I'll fucking die before I do that." I beached it up in 24-hour parking. Someone bought it, but now that was the 08 Civic. Now I'm in the 2010. Me and Brittany had the same exact car. Yeah, hers was 2 years younger than mine. Now it's like that car got totaled. We got a new car. Now I'm just back in the same old fucking car. But anyway, sorry. So that's not the point of what this story was. So
I know what you're getting at.
we were
Yeah.
yeah, it's Groundhog's Day, but we're driving. No, I'm driving, and dude, I got so hung up on my fucking thing, I totally forgot. Oh, so this is the whole thing now. So you're talking, we're here, we're talking bullshitting, and the whole idea is now there's a ecosystem of people online trying to find little moments of like
Yeah.
things that are said that are like, oh, this could be construed, or like
Yeah.
here, like as if like that's like everyone's doing the thing, and then they say something, and it's like, here's my essence and life force, and like this is my genetic
Yeah.
code.
Like,
all left.
I've really thought about this more than just 1 second before I said it.
I'm thinking as
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Yeah.
And then it's like, then you get people who now do a thing where it's like, oh, what are you worried about? Free speech? And it's like,
Yeah.
where do you think feminism came from, you fucking dickhead? Like feminism wouldn't have been a thing unless people could be like, I got a crazy idea, but check me out, dude.
So you're turning me against free speech.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, no, it rules. It's awesome. But
No, it gave way to just people being like, women they should be on the battlefield too.
This girl
said
has
that?
a mohawk.
Someone should have slapped the first. Yeah,
But no, that's
first person to be like, women should fight. Be like, you're out.
well. This is the thing. You get people laughing, being like,
No, I like broads in the military.
I mean, they have it
We gotta
tough in
fire
there.
'em up.
Stats aren't looking good.
Stats are rough.
You continue to take the pirate map. The
pirate map's
You're a natural
exactly where
plunderer,
it was,
dude.
dude. This fucking weight isn't touching the pirate. You're just shifting the pirate map. No one's since this has been placed. It hasn't
Actually,
moved.
as long as I'm closer to the X, I'm fine. I'm the X on the map.
It's unbelievable that you're worried about the pirate map's location.
But yeah, dude, it is. I thought about that today to be like, about free speech. You're trying to throw me off my game, dude.
No, dude.
Worried about free speech.
Were you a free speech guy? Yeah.
Are you a big free speech guy?
Well, that's the thing, though. Free speech has been pirated
By who?
by a lot of like whites, like right wing.
Yeah, but it's also the reason we're
Yeah.
not like seeing a chick driving to Acme in a Zuzu rodeo and fucking beating the shit out of her. The fact that a lady over there could be like, "Hey guys, just hear me out," and they'd be like, all right, I could see that. Rather than like, you're fucking just, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah. You shouldn't be able to get hit for words.
You got to be able to take the good with the bad, dude. And be like,
Of course.
for sure.
Of course.
But if you go to any other country, there has to be the equivalent of something like a neo-Nazi there. Of a dude who's like, no, guys, here's the deal. We're actually the best.
No, I told you about Spain.
Yeah, exactly. Or even just like
Nazis.
even if yeah,
or if dudes that are still fascists.
Even if you didn't have Nazis or dudes who even knew what Nazis were, there's gonna be a dude who's like, I figured it out. We're the best.
Yeah, we're actually the best ones.
It's like it's the fact that they're like free speech is contributing to this raised idea of racism. It's like, I don't know, dude. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I agree entirely.
Yeah, it's like I don't think it does. Nor do I think you want that guy just being like,
it's the same, dude.
Tick.
Here's what it is. It's the exact same thing that I'm speaking for myself here. Get held up on because I hate the people that support certain things so much that I'll be like, no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
just because I don't want them to win.
Sure.
It's the same way for the left being like, well, free speech sometimes isn't good. It's like, no, you just don't want them to be right.
Sure.
Because free speech is obviously very important.
True.
It's the same thing.
No, it is.
People just sit there and are like, well, it leads to Nazis, though. It's like, yeah, it does. It also leads to like aviation.
Well, so does also
it leads to good ideas.
Also,
so
non-free speech leads to Nazis too. You can totally non-free speech your way into being a Nazi. You can also non-free speech your way into not being able to not be a Nazi. If that's even, I might have just Nazi'd myself. Excuse me.
Are you a Nazi?
Not being able to not be a Nazi. It's like if I cannot. I don't know. The world will never.
Either
know.
way,
just a little pictogram for you guys.
Yeah, I used the wrong thing too. I said free speech led to aviation. So
what did?
Nothing. I just said something stupid.
I think it did, dude. Some guy was like,
kind of, yeah.
Some dude could believe. Some guy believed.
Some guy was like, we should fly, and someone's like, what do you fucking?
Some guy believed. Some guy was like, at first,
but Mary, you're fired. Stop dropping shit.
Some guy probably said exactly what Kel said. They would be like, at first I was afraid, and they're like, I think I could fly these cans in the sky.
You ever see that
First
video
I was afraid of breaking down. Like, what are you saying, Orwell? What are you saying? He's like, if I can do it. Sorry. All
right. Man, I remember as a kid just fucking loving that song so much.
Still do.
Still, I mean, it was right when Space Jam came out. I fucking loved that song.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, definitely the first guy to suggest flying. You ever see that video of the dude? People tried to make flight suits like forever. There's a video, and if you're home right now, watch it because it's very funny. There's a guy just jumps off the Eiffel Tower in front of everybody. Like a flight suit. He literally just kills himself. And then the camera cuts to people like carrying him out. Obviously, there's no order. It's just like a mob of people like holding a dead body.
Off the Eiffel?
Yeah, he jumped off like the middle of the Eiffel Tower. So, I mean, high enough. I mean, he fucking... For
sure.
He just died. He had like a fucking blanket attached to his neck.
I mean...
He jumped off.
Might be an obvious question, but why didn't he try it off of like maybe a 6 foot... Off like a high rock.
He wasn't catching enough wind. He probably had
faith.
You
need to catch him velocity. Yeah, true.
He probably had faith in it. He probably tried it off the 6 feet thing. Honestly, he probably had a mind very similar to yours. Like, I'm just not catching wind from this 6 foot thing. I'm going to risk it, dude.
He also might have tried it without himself in it. It was like, suit flies. Tell me I can't.
You would think he would have gone for that first, put a dummy in the suit.
They didn't have many dummies laying around back then. Maybe a heavy stick or something.
Yeah.
You'd have your friend lift you, then lift the stick and be like, yeah, stick's about as heavy as you.
Yeah, and then throw that off.
In the suit. But then you're like, yeah, but I'm more like part water. They're probably like, yeah, but I'm 80% water.
Yeah,
so.
see, this guy exactly had your mind. Like, well, we can't use a dummy. I'm mostly water. And it's like, all right.
Well, if rain kind of floats down, so.
And then you invited everybody to wait. You're like, hey, everyone, watch this fucking sick shit I'm about to do. This guy just fucking dies.
What if it was like his 30th birthday? He's like, for my 30th birthday, I'm going to pop out, get this, in my flying suit.
Flight.
Also, imagine if he pulled it off, dude.
I know.
Coming down, landing from the Eiffel Tower, and just getting all the pussy. You'd be like, yo, that dude flies. He has a flying suit.
Yeah, I mean, that is the risk. And that's what I've always said. If you're going to kill yourself, do something fucking cool that if you somehow survive, you have a good life lined up for you.
True.
Like, I was always, in my mind, barrel over Niagara Falls. You know?
You're going to barrel?
I'm going to get in a barrel and go over Niagara Falls.
See if you survive that.
And if I survive, that's a legend.
True. Yeah, you went from suicide case to fucking legend.
Absolute legend.
Oh, even if you do die, yeah, exactly.
And then you just fucking die. Still dying cool instead of being a coward because anybody that... No.
Yeah, I do want... Yeah, maybe... I do want to talk to I'm gonna
just
start
like
going
figure out tightrope walking and be like, I've never even done it once. I'm gonna walk between these two buildings.
That would be good suicide outreach to be like, we're just trying to get people to do cool stuff when they actually eventually do kill themselves.
Yeah. Instead of killing yourself, just do something really fucking risky.
Power of the act. Yeah.
Ramp off the Grand Canyon, having never ridden a motorcycle in your life.
Yeah. If your suicide doesn't involve a ramp, that is kind of shitty.
Yeah, that's like I'm not one of those people that think suicide's like a selfish act. I'm not one of those dickheads.
Yeah.
But not doing something cool when you do,
Yeah, exactly.
that is actually slightly selfish. If you're willing to die for nothing,
True.
do something fucking cool to die.
Yeah. Or, stop an unenduring sense of pain.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The note would be sick. Be like, I'm so sorry, guys. This isn't your fault. I just need to know how much air I can get.
Yeah.
I think I can get like probably 16 feet of air, and I have to find out. It's not your guys' fault. I love you, and I'm proud of you all.
How would you? Yeah.
How would I kill myself?
Ramps are fucking.
I've already said if I kill myself before.
What was it?
Me, motorcycle, and I'd just have 2 buckets of paint, red and blue. No, blue and white, and run into the White House, dude. No political statement. Just be like, how'd he die? Be like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
More like a rock song. It's just like, that's cool imagery.
Yeah, it sucks these days. You can't even pull that off.
You think they
It's barricaded up right now. It'd be tough to get a bike in there.
Well, if I might as well build the ramp at this point. It's already a suicide mission. If
They're
I
gonna see you build a ramp.
aired,
If you went down, did you see the Black Lives Matter mural in front of the White House?
no.
It's fucking sick. It's like the whole street. If you rode your motorcycle the whole way, actually
Yeah.
with paint, that might be a bad look because you'd probably spill a little on the mural.
I'd be careful. I'd have the lids on. Well, no, I'd have the lids because the impact would set the lids off.
Okay.
I wouldn't just be open, but I wouldn't have live juice, bro. I wouldn't have open buckets of paint.
That might be cool though, live juice, because it would
count the trail?
The trail would be
That'd be
sick.
pretty sick too.
It'd be like Rocket League.
I'd call them up. Whoever's in charge of such murals, I'd be like, look, man, tomorrow I'm gonna fly by this thing on a Yamaha. Also, can you build me a quarter pipe near the White House? Can you do me a solid here? If I build this thing, they obviously know my fucking deal.
Yeah.
Just build me the cages, dude.
If you could ramp into the White House.
How much do you think the
Dude,
Trumps
what
have
if?
dirt bikers to the White
What
House?
if the
What?
1 in a trillion chance you hit Donnie? Just he happens to be out walking. You do die. That's literally the
dies-
greatest assassination.
If he dies via dirt bike,
dirt
dude,
bike accident,
and you lived,
you did survive, they'd have to let you go. That would
True.
be a case where people would be like, all right, that one's
it's an accident. That's like
We
Cheney's.
have to
That's
forgive
Cheney's hunting accident.
That
It's
is
like, dude,
Cheney's.
I caught fucking air, ended up into the fucking White House.
Don got under me.
Don got under my tires.
Don got under me.
Don got under the tires. It's a street bike, dirt bike, so obviously you can do both.
That's fucking sick. Semper Tyrannis, dude.
Damn, man. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, you'd have to first get through Weapons Most Ominous. So you'd have to dirt bike your way through Weapons Most Ominous.
Weapons Most Ominous,
Dogs.
ironically, does sound like a cool fucking rap album.
Weapons Most Ominous.
It sounds like a track Wu-Tang would release.
Actually kind of does.
It sounds like a RZA line.
What kind of weapons do you think they had for like
The
ready to
ominous
go?
weapons?
It's guns.
Almost 100% guns.
Glock 9mm. Yeah, it was probably like they you know what though? They probably told him that like in case shit pops off, the White House lawn's probably decked out with like
Turrets?
transformer level shit where it's like they probably built shit where like if it goes down, they can press the button. Let me just touch the
We
X.
need to get rid of the
Touch
fire.
the
The
X.
fucking
Treasure's here in case I don't know if you can see the treasure. It's hidden behind the salt lamp. Treasure's right there. I don't want to hide it from your vantage.
You would be obsessed with treasure, dude. The treasure's right here and right here. You need to learn that.
True. You're right. Actually, that's why I bought the map. I knew I had something to learn from it.
This treasure map stinks.
It's fucking great, dude.
No, we need something better for
I
this.
just don't want everyone to see the marble table, dude. Come on, fucking the marble
Table?
I don't
Oh,
know if you
yeah,
want to see the
true.
marble U-line table, dude.
Table's nice. We got a good studio going.
We do.
When is this flag going to stop getting wrinkled, do you think?
How do you iron it? I didn't know how you ironed a flag. Do you know a local like a flagsmith? I mean, can I take this to the dry cleaner and be like, like how? Be like, look, you motherfucker, I can't have this thing like this because they know how to. Does a dry cleaner know how to fold a flag properly? Clearly, somebody didn't fold this properly, which chaps my fucking
Someone
ass.
just crumbled it up in a ball.
Oh, that's why you iron a flag so
Fold
people
'em.
know you didn't fold it, so they know that you didn't fold it properly. Kind of showing your ass.
This is embarrassing.
With a
Whose
ringed
is
flag.
this?
Look, I'm not gonna say.
Whose flag is this?
I'm not gonna. I would never.
Someone in your family, someone from your murderous bloodline, your scoundrel murderous bloodline, and now,
I'm not gonna say, dude.
fucking treasonous bloodline.
Look, man,
Your bloodline is disgusting.
I'm not gonna say. I know who did it.
This is Bill.
No, it's not. It's not Bill.
It's not Bill.
I'm not gonna play 21
Sorry, Bill.
questions
I
with you.
apologize, Bill.
Not gonna play 21 questions,
I take that back. I shouldn't be on the air.
dude. Yeah, man. Somebody crumped the flag. Also, they should have taught us how. I'm not saying who did it. They also
You
should.
said no when I said Bill. You said
I said I'm not playing this game.
so. It's not your bloodline.
I crumpled the flag.
You crumpled the flag. Whoever crumpled the flag.
I neglected the flag. All right.
I remember being a kid and thinking that was like. I remember thinking that was like a serious thing.
Never once did I at any point.
I genuinely thought because people. I never did, but people in the morning would go fold the flag and shit out front of school.
You would see it. You would spy it. And be like,
I'd see them. Well, the students did it.
True.
That was a student job, and I remember thinking it was like a law. Like the flag can't touch the ground.
Like killing praying mantises.
Yeah, killing praying mantis. The laws I followed were definitely killing praying mantis.
Fold the flag.
Don't let the flag touch.
Did you ever
the ground.
see a weak fold and fucking get nervous or be like, this guy's about to get
Well,
scooped?
cops are gonna come. I'm just folding this thing wrong. Fucking cops will be here any second.
Well, have you ever seen a bad fold where you kind of got worried?
All right, hear me out.
First of all, you fucking treat this thing like you treat my
the
pirate map
treasure
like
map is
shit.
garbage. Look, hear me out on this. There should be a Twilight Zone episode where white people are the victims of a systemic culture of
Mhm.
racism,
Sure.
where black cops show up to white neighborhoods and enforce petty crimes that white people commit,
Yeah.
like kill a praying mantis.
I mean, dude, it's
Huh?
call it 20. Call
I
it
would laugh.
2055. This is what's going to be in 2055. We're gonna defund
True.
the police. You're gonna be like, at your house, some black dude's gonna come and be like, excuse me, you can't do this. And we're like, why don't you leave us alone? Why don't you keep us alone? Why don't you leave us alone?
Yeah.
There's just like 90 white people left in 60 years. And we're like, why don't you guys leave us alone? All we're trying to do is do our culture. Like, what are you
Please
guys up
leave
to?
us.
And be like, Nazis and stuff. Come on, man. It's a fucking-
Yeah.
That's just gonna make it.
We came from kings in Germany. Our German kings.
Yeah, we're gonna be a minority soon. They're gonna be like, come on, guys, a minute for white culture. We're gonna be like showing like Kenny Chesney. Like, yeah, we used to do cool stuff sometimes.
Yeah, we
I
had
don't
cool
know.
stuff, but there's just gonna be a Gestapo of lesbians breaking into your house.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Social workers, dude. You're gonna have social workers.
are.
You're gonna have block captains.
Described what social workers are to me, and they are truly the last people I believe we need mediating anything.
True. You give they
Especially if we're going to be sending social workers into inner cities, you know who we're sending in. The social workers are all going to be white teenagers.
they won't go. That's the thing. No, they won't go. They'll go there and be like, I'm actually just gonna work for my dad.
Dude, how many of the police do you think are going to get raped? How many hot college social workers are going to go try to bust up a fucking?
I mean, that is the
I'm going to
valid.
start committing crimes just so social workers come over to my house.
Yeah, like what, you're a bad boy. Be like, yeah.
Yeah, so.
What's up?
Yeah, what? What am I?
Yeah, man. I mean, the funny thing is, whenever I'd ask a lot of the, let's say, super left, far leaning social work colleagues, like, where are you guys doing your field placement? They're like, I'm at Bryn Mawr School. I'm there working with the P. It's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, they wouldn't come, but you'd have like front level, not tooting my own horn. You'd have the fucking beast like me pulling up into a drug ring and be like, all right, boys, what we got going? Actually, no, I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be going there for like guys would be like shitting themselves alone in their house instead of a cop being like, come on, you motherfucker, get up. You'd have some guy just being like, I respect you. I just want to know you're so fucking powerful.
Have you tried programming?
Can we go over your strengths
You
right
should
now?
get high. You should get high as fuck tonight. Some guy who shits his pants.
Oh fuck. Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry, I didn't mean to demean your.
No,
Practice.
it's a. I mean, you know where social work started from? Was some rich white people being like, let's go down there to Flea Bottom and teach fucking Skid Row. And we're like, these guys are all fucked up. Let's go down there and measure their heads.
Flea Bottom.
Yeah.
That fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it started out with white people being like, look, hear me out on this, but I think you can measure people's heads to see if they're smart or not. And then we'll go down. You can also tell if they're criminals too by like the way their eyes are. And you go down there, and if they are criminals by looking at their eyes, Let's just teach them not how to be pieces of shit. And that's where social work started.
It's funny that was like, that used to be like Minority Report back then. They're like, we finally have the technology to, pre-crime. We can prevent crime. How big is his fucking forehead?
Like, this guy looks retarded. I think there's a link.
And unfortunately, there's no doubt in my mind that there was a strong link between dudes who had like deformed heads and vicious crimes back in the old
because
days.
they used to like come by and like, please, sir, can you help me? Get out of here, you fucking freak, and you would kick them. Ew, dude, you look fucked up.
Yeah, they put him in bell towers and shit.
Your mom probably did something bad. That's why you look like that. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you were a freak, you had to hide. People would throw rocks. Little kids would see you and instinctively be like, fuck, man, throw a rock at you. And their parents make throw rocks at the freak again. Have another, here's one more spoon of soup.
You fucking hit that freak? You hit him good? That's my boy.
Remember, I used to throw rocks at freaks back in my day. Guy finally jumped off of a mountain, but...
Anyway, he raped a bunch of girls and then killed himself. But now it's the freak's problem.
One time I pegged him right in the nuts. Your brother's like, you didn't hit him in the fucking nuts. You hit him in the leg. Fuck, you had a big freak. You had a big freak dick. I saw his nuts. I saw the freak down at the lake taking a bath. He had the biggest fucking nuts.
He did not.
I saw his nuts. He
didn't hit his nuts. He's been telling this story for years. He didn't hit the freak's nuts. I did.
It was a fucking arrowhead. I found it, fucking hit him.
Skipped it right across the water. Jumped out. Hit the freak right in the deck. He was on a date. He was on a date. The freak was on a date.
I mean, dude, can you trust the fact that, people did write history. I can't trust the fact that some guy, there's got to be people who got to be like, all right, and write down for the official record what happened. It was 4 dudes who like, oh yeah, do you see that time I like jumped over all those dudes and killed those people? They're like, oh yeah, dude, that was right before like I got pussy and like won that other battle. Like, oh yeah, dude, I forgot. Yeah, you did that. That was sick. There's no way you kept people from not lying.
No.
Because didn't John Smith lie? Wasn't John Smith like a fucking total liar?
I do think I've been hearing that a little. Been hearing rumblings of that.
I thought it was acceptable. You could like come home and spin a yarn, and they'd be like,
"Oh yeah, John Smith was like a known like he would he's exaggerating. He was literally in a new world writing history.
True.
Literally, no one was there to be.
Today I got here, got pussy, and the chief tried to break it up, but she thought I was hot.
Break it up, but I ended up fucking a 12-year-old. I think Pocahontas was like 9. I could be wrong.
I think she peeped his game for like 3 years though. Finally, he was like, "No." It was like DMX and Belly. He was like, "Yo, chill. You're only 12. I'll let you suck my dick."
Yeah, and it was something else. I think it was like John Rolfe or something married her, Sir Walter Raleigh. I forget. There's all these fucking guys. They're literally all the same.
Yeah,
and
the whole team hit.
Yeah,
the whole squad hit.
Everybody ran a squad.
The whole squad hit Hontas, dude.
Squad ran deep on.
Nobody talks about Belly. How like, dude, Belly's all. They wrote DMX is like, "Yo, you're only 16. I'll let you give me head though." That was like back then. That was like for sure, dude.
Yeah,
document that.
Yeah, and that was. I think I'll go on the record in 2020 saying that 16-year-old actress, I'm sure she wasn't 16 because I thought she was very attractive. She must be older.
They might have, dude.
I think they casted an older lady because, dude, she was. I mean, hot. It was the girl with like it was in her room, in her like pink room on the phone. It's like, yeah, I sucked his dick too. Dude. I was a kid, like
the girlfriend from Friday.
Yeah, the whole thing was hot.
Oh boy, don't get me started.
Oh, girlfriend from.
Don't get me started. To this day, whenever I'm at the bank and like if a lady at the bank has fake nails on the keyboard, I'm like, keep it together, Matt. I'll hear that. No, I hear that clack, 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 and I'm like, oh God, Jesus Christ.
Really? You like the fake nails?
Oh boy. Did you ever get your back scratched by him or your head just like this?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh God.
It's a new experience.
Whew, it's a good one. The I completely lost train of thought thinking about getting scratched.
Think about those long nails.
Just clacking that keyboard.
Yeah.
And they see my bank account. I would go to TD at the time when I had like $75 in my bank, and they'd be like, "I'm like, oh my God, this lady's so hot." And pull up $75. Like, can I have $10? There you go.
Yeah, bank his dad.
Yeah, man.
You just have to go to dad. Be like, can I get like $10 to get like snacks?
Yeah. I'm also laughing too at thinking like in when they film Belly, they're like, all right, X, you're going to freestyle. You're talking to your girlfriend. Go. And he's like, I'm going to let you suck my dick because you're 16. They're like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You're not leaving that in? They're like, fuck it. Keep it. Let you suck my dick though, but you can't tell anyone.
That's sexy. DMX like, banging his lady in that.
In the shower?
Who'd you like better, his lady or T-Boz?
T-Boz. In that scene, DMX's lady.
DMX is bad. And DMX looked good.
DMX is back?
DMX is back, dude.
Boomer, dude.
He looked fucking.
And he's a short king, too. So that's like he's showing you how you short king it. You get a sick back tat. And if your girlfriend catches you cheating on her.
You just fuck her really hard.
You act quick.
You come out of the shower hot.
Yeah. Also, you think X was like, is this okay if I eat your pussy? Excuse me. Is it okay if I eat your pussy right now while you're mad? Yeah, that's what he did. He was like, all right, I'm a pedophile, but that doesn't stop me from fucking you right now. She's 16.
I wonder if Epstein pulled that off or tried to.
On.
Like, just people caught him being a pedophile.
And just fucked them.
And he was like, what'd you say?
They're like,
tried to fuck him real quick.
Yeah, he just turned on a black light and starts fucking them. Like, damn, this looks sick, dude. Sorry, I'm wrong.
Yeah, young Jeffrey.
Yeah, that was a nice, it was a good scene where DMX has sex with his girlfriend. They make up.
Yeah.
About his transgressions.
With
a minor.
You know, a 16-year-old was sucking his dick. He taught her how to give head.
True. And then she was like, I heard you had sex with a young kid. And he was like, check out these alien posters.
I'm about to fuck you. I'm gonna break out of this with some sex.
Yeah.
Where are we at time-wise? I think we're scratching the bottom. We're back to belly talk.
True. That's when we know. It's
we usually have exhausted.
Another thing about Belly, the movie
One
Belly.
more thing about Belly.
Do you know Method Man? No, yeah, Lemaire, where are we at?
Lemaire.
It's about like an hour 45.
Oh, wow. This is perfect.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good. First time in the studio.
First studio. It does get a little awkward. It's uncomfortable at first. But the studio is gonna be good. We're gonna get rid of this dog shit pirate map here shortly. You can take it back.
I get some use for this.
Yeah, what use?
I have myself on Zoom.
What use?
You think I wasn't dying to have this thing behind me in Zoom? I was
That's
like, you know what? I'll share my pirate flag. Shane deserves cool things every now and again.
We should get a pirate flag.
True.
Yeah. Those are some cool flags. They got some really cool ones. Not just that. I'm talking like actual old pirate flags.
They fucking
You ever
rule.
look at those?
But dude, once we showed Stars and Bars, we replaced this with a pirate flag. It's a statement.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how the government handles
we can actually have a pirate flag. We can fold this perfectly and put it in a case. That's
you gotta fold it.
That's a happy ending. I'll fold this thing in 2 seconds, dude.
You could never.
I could assemble a rifle while I fold this thing. No problem. I could figure out how to pop a gun out of a bullet while I load this thing.
I will be in Helium, St. Louis, the 18th. Oh, actually, I think it's the 19th, 20th, and 21st now. Got to figure that out. I think I got bumped by a female comic.
Really? Bumped you back?
Yeah.
They got in there first?
I think they're doing Thursday, and I'm going to do Sunday now.
I figured they let you
Friday, Saturday,
take
Sunday.
the first wave of like...
Well, I was supposed to take the first wave, but then that got pushed back.
Sure.
So the guy who was the next week, they're not going to move him back too. They just switched me.
Right.
So yeah, I think the